I love the title. Santi wanted more Pokemon. Hey, you're a big YouTuber now with 1,000 subscribers. You can suddenly know.
Yeah, big YouTuber man that can pull like no more than like 3 people spamming the same message over and over again in my Monster Hunter streams.
Wait, what do you mean extend the same message over and over again?
To be fair, like on the off chance that anyone is actually watching this, to the people that like earnestly joined the stream, I'm glad you all joined. But the thing is, like, see, on my new laptop, right? I had to get a new laptop. For some reason now, when I try to run Elgato on it, it's got some weird bandwidth issues. So the stream kept crashing and dying because of low bandwidth from the Elgato streaming software. So like on the 3rd attempt to try and like get the stream going, on like the 3rd attempt to get the stream going, because I would keep trying to restart the stream, and I would get this little loading bar on Elgato that would just kind of stop at like the 90% mark, and it wouldn't start the stream. When I finally got it going again for the 3rd time, I just got some motherfucker coming in my chat going, "Stop spamming," and then just dips. It's like, the fuck? Who are you? What are you talking about? Spamming what? My stream? I'm trying to fix it. And then after that, I had some person coming in just spamming the word "YIF" in chat over and over again.
Oh, so assholes got it. Trolls.
There were a couple of people in there that were like, you know, like normal people watching it, but like there weren't nearly as many people joining the Monster Hunter stream as like the Elden Ring stream I did. So it's like, yeah, big YouTuber, 1,000 subscribers, and then some guy spamming YIF in the chat.
Well, it's a snowball. It's like, actually, this is a really weird kind of parallel. I recently subscribed to another YouTuber who was like at 9 or 8, and I like, oh, they have Patreon. You know what? They're doing some pretty good essays, and they have blown up to like 30,000. I'm like, wow. So you never know.
Yeah, I guess I don't want to sound salty or ungrateful to the people that like are like checking out my stuff, but I have a theory that because so much of like my audience now, I think, came to me from my Elden Ring content, I've created the illusion that I am a quote-unquote Elden Ring YouTube or like an Elden Ring streamer, when it's like, and don't get me wrong, I love Elden Ring, I'll probably continue to do Elden Ring, but like, there are other things that I'd like to do, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, they got the impression that you are content style, and that's it.
Yeah, so I wonder sometimes how many people, like, they come in and, like, seeing, like, say, like Pokemon or something and go, like, what is this Nintendo baby gamer shit?
Oh, you're in a soul link mode. This is the hardcore stuff.
Now, granted, if there is any element of that in the people that are subscribed to me, they haven't been particularly vocal about it. There's been a few people that, like, you know, like the ones that joined the Discord, like, they know what Monster Hunter is, they know what stuff is. They're more 3-dimensional than just herder Elden Ring. But because like so many videos that I put out are Elden Ring, and so much of like my subscribers found me through my Elden Ring videos, I do sort of have to wonder like how many of them are gonna like see me doing something that's not Elden Ring, especially if it's like a Nintendo thing, and go, what the fuck is this? So, what guys you're gonna say?
Hopefully they enjoy other contents.
Yeah, true. So, cause yeah, fortunately I have had quite a few people who know a thing or two about Monster Hunter, and or at the very least are interested in Monster Hunter. So, like, you know, they are interested in other stuff. I'm just worried about people thinking that I only do like one thing and then getting disappointed when I do something weird or unusual. That was kind of why I was reluctant to put up that one like art piece I put up for that other like art YouTuber person. Yeah, there was this artist, Giga June. They do really good stuff. I wanted to draw something for them, and I was sort of like, I wonder how many people are going to unsubscribe from me for posting this piece of artwork for this other YouTuber. But I think I had like one person unsubscribe, but let's face it, one person unsubscribed from a channel, you got like a good chance that I was just like a bot or some shit.
Yeah. Oh, alright, so where are you at? 'Cause I currently have finished up the CGI cutscene where they're like, hey, you're now part of the Pokemon League Challenge.
I'm still at the hotel where we just finished the fight with Team Yell.
Okay, I will stay here waiting for you. I'll probably look around town a little bit.
Oh, by the way, before we continue, I just wanted to mention, like, because I mentioned, like, how my stream kept lagging out and dying before. I think it was something to do with the fact I was using the Elgato software. Now, I'm using OBS to stream from the Elgato.
That's what I'm doing.
See, the reason I didn't do that on my old laptop was because trying to run both of those at the same time just tanked my fucking laptop. Now that I have a better laptop, even though it's having bandwidth issues with Elgato, I'm hoping OBS will solve the problem.
That's hopefully that works. Oh, yeah. While you're going to find the good cutscene, how is the new laptop?
Pretty good. It's still a bit of a learning process because, like, I'm still, like, not quite sure of, like, some of its limitations and advantages. Things seem to run pretty well on it so far. I've been playing a little bit of Golden Light on Steam. I could play it on my old laptop, but I had to seriously tone down some of, like, the graphics and shit. And even then, it was really awkward to play Golden Light on my old laptop. Now, Golden Light runs like a fucking dream. But yes, so wait, what point are you at in the game?
So you have to go sleep, and then you have to go to the Pokemon.
Oh, I gotta go sleep, okay.
Yeah. That way you can get the cutscene. I'm basically outside there, like, oh, go Challenger, looking forward to it, do your best.
You must be one of the Pokemon trainers entering the gym challenge. Bitch, I might be. And if I might, thank you for helping. Sleep well.
Just shut up. We don't care about what you do. Oh. So how much did it cost you for that laptop, by the way? Oh God, no. That didn't sound good.
Well, let me bring up my my Amazon page.
Oh, no.
Just so I can double check the exact number. It was not cheap. It was more expensive than I set out to spend. Less expensive than I was afraid of spending. If that makes any sense.
Yeah. You didn't spend $2,000 for a good laptop, which Rob's...
No, not $2,000. It was only $899.
Okay, I was afraid you were like, I'm gonna blow it all on, like, oh, please don't blow all your money on that.
No, if I spent $2,000, I would be legit broke. I would have no money in my checking account. But no, when you consider, like, I also wanted, like, a laptop, like, that could handle, like, video games, like, streaming stuff, but also, like, I needed it for, like, you know, artwork and stuff. It's like, you know what, $899, that's more than I initially wanted to spend, but I can afford that, you know, as long as I don't go hog wild with, like, more luxury spending afterward, you know, I can manage that. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I meant to talk to the Goral.
The Goral.
I saw this comic Fork of Cows put out earlier today. It's like, ah, fuck! Now I got this Chad talking to me.
Yeah, he's gonna force you to go.
Please, no! My mama told me not to talk to strangers. Especially ones that wear douchey sunglasses like those. You'd have no problem making your own way to the gym, right? Oh. Okay, he just fucked off.
Oh, okay. I thought he forced you.
You! So the gym challenge is finally starting. I'd wish you luck, but I'm afraid I'm going to be the one to win. It's funny, she doesn't strike me as the type to be, like, have that sort of competitive edge to her dialogue.
Maybe it's not, maybe it's like more like, I need to do this because I need to get out of the family situation. Like, I don't want to be a gym leader, I want to be...
Oh no, I totally get it. It's not nearly as bad as, the pink boy. But,
oh, God.
But yeah.
Do you remember him? I don't remember his name.
B? Bo? But yeah, oh yeah, Fork of Cows put out like yeah, this motherfucker. It's just question marks. But yeah, Fork of Cows put out a comic that was like, attention, the town goth has finally emerged, and it just shows like this character like with like a black umbrella. It's like, bring me that country. Damn it. I can't remember what the comic was. Hold on. I need to find this because it was. Have you heard of the comic artist Flork of Cows?
I have not, but if you want to send me the link.
He is a weird motherfucker. Okay, here we go.
Send me the link on the messenger.
Behold, the town goth has left her house. Actually, you know what? Since I'm on OBS, I wonder if I can just bring it up on stream here. Hold on. Let me try to find the comic image. Flork of Cows. Go to the artist page. Here we go. Can I just copy it directly to Discord? There we go.
Okay, I'll turn it out.
There we go.
Oh, it's this style of
yeah, the fucking sock thing. Let me see if I can let's see, add I want window capture. Yeah, Discord, that'll do.
The goth girl demands it.
Yeah, there we go. Behold, the town goth has left her house. Bring me that country music loving farm boy. No! Y'all let me go! I'm sorry. The goth girl demands it. And then like in the comments, like there's like a follow-up thing that says, if you're good, we can go to Bass Pro Shop after Hot Topic. Flork of Cows, he's a good boy. He's a weird boy, but a good boy.
He's a weird but a good one. Let me see if this is now open over here. 420, huh?
Yeah.
Wait, mine was 69, yeah.
I don't remember what my number was, I think, in my main game. I think it was 45.
Makes sense. Alright, so it seems that the right side town, the exit that way, is cut off by a coordinate, so we can't go that way. So the only exit is to the...
Damn, she's such a bad bitch, though. Why does she gotta be crazy?
Hey, she got the crazy eyes, though. When she does her turn reveal, the crazy eyes are... Whoa.
I remember when this game had, like... It was still sort of, like, fresh on the scene. I remember someone pointed out, like... You look closely at her outfit, There's a very strong argument that, like, one of her garments could be interpreted as a bondage harness that she's wearing under her top.
I never thought of it that way, but I mean, now that you're saying it, I can see it. It's like it's one of those things where like when you don't think about it and then you think about it like, oh shoot, you're right, that looks like that.
Let's see. I just checked the stream on my browser. You're a little quiet than I expected. So let me see if I can bump you up a bit.
Okay. I was speaking the test.
Okay, you're good. You should be good. I didn't lower your audio that much, so it's not even like I can increase your volume by that much. I'd probably have to fuck around with the volume settings in Discord, and I'm not going to do that.
Yeah. But now, our fairy type leader, gym leader, she just does not give a damn. She's like, I'm not wearing no damn team uniform. I'm wearing my big ass boa.
Testing.
Testing.
Okay, so my audio's good. Right now, I think you and I are the only ones watching this, but that's fine.
That's it. Yeah, you know what? If people, diversity is a good thing. They have the same haircut. No, I'm not. Yeah, I have the same haircut.
Yeah, because the haircuts are fucking expensive, so I'm still with the default one.
No, never mind. I have a trimmed one. Mine's just. I thought your default one looks like the one I just got. I got the E-boy haircut, I think.
Ah.
Because it's long and goes over the eye.
Leon. Nice to meet you. I'm Rose, of course. I see you both already possess Dynamax bands. Let me have the guiding light of the wishing stars. You ever notice that Rose has these really, like, red shoes?
I have not. I didn't look at his feet before. Okay, I have to look at that.
Damn! Look at those shoes!
Oh wow, they are, and they're pointy too. They're like almost like cowboy boots. Pointy, you know.
Chairman certainly seems to be in high spirits. He's got like Goro Majima Yakuza shoes.
Yes, that is it. They're pointed, they're up, but they're stylish. I mean, he's a bad guy. He's in style.
He's not. He's kind of a bad guy.
He's an antagonist. There we go.
Yeah, sure. Because, like, I think after, like, you know, like, when you get to, like, if memory serves me correctly, when you get to the end, like, even, like, after you, like, stop him, and he's like, oh, you're right, I should not have done that dumb shit. Doesn't, like, his assistant still go, fuck you, it's for the good of the company and shit, and, like, isn't she the reason that they end up summoning that fucking dragon thing?
We'll have to play for remember, because I don't remember.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm outside here. I'm going to go to the left to find our next Pokemon.
Yeah, okay, I just left the talking to, well, you saw. Yeah. Challenger! Chairman asked, fuck, a gift?
Oh, I think this is the free fly tip, the free flying.
Oh, the flying taxi thing, fuck yeah.
Now can freely go, which makes it, that's a good life. It is a good quality of life improvement.
Yeah.
I really hate day trims. There you are. I've been waiting. What's a battle you and me? I've been. Oh damn it! Hop on some battle again. All right.
Hey, artichoke boy.
Okay, Hop.
I love that your that like when he asks you, like, your option isn't no, your option is but why? Why, Hop? Why would I waste my time on a type advantage ignoring scrub like you?
Yeah.
Oh no! I forgot I had this stupid bug thing.
Robin? Oh, it's a cute guy. Switch out.
Yeah. Let's see. His Wooloo is an 11. Runt Snow. That's not looking great. Okay. Astonish, no effect. Lowers defense stat. Leer.
Yeah, that would be. And then switch out, maybe.
Thankfully, he used Growl on me, so he didn't attack again. Double Team, I think, increases my evasiveness. I'm not gonna fuck with that just yet. Powder Snow.
Yes, no warning. That is super effective though.
Powder Snow. Oh my god, fucking die! You motherfucker, Hop! You know, I thinking back to when we were like setting up like our little ground rules for this and deciding whether or not we wanted to allow use of potions. I'm glad we decided to allow use of potions because Hop just used a goddamn potion on his Wooloo.
Oh, yeah, I'm seeing it right now. You're real savage, healthy cabbage. That's your cat. I don't know what that means.
For some reason, okay, let me expand my window here. Chat, murder the fucking Wooloo. We will try. Okay, Wooloo is gone.
Okay. He does have a score bunny still, and he also has a I was looking at you as well. So you may want to switch your Sobble because I think Ivy's very good fire.
Yeah. Eh. Have a taste of our true power. Our flames are burning bright.
Oh, I should check out the changes for his starters. Like maybe it's like, have a taste of my true power.
Wanna be milk tank head ass? I love it when the rabbit just runs up and just kicks you in the face.
Right? It's like, come on, Hop. Don't be. Oh, it's hurt now. I should have known he'd build that matchup. Hop. This is the third time.
Hop is a special boy.
This is the third time you battled. How do you still not know about tight matchups?
Backed into a corner. Oh, his secret weapon. A fucking Rookity.
I think it's the best. I don't know what you're talking about.
Let's see, his Rookity is a level 12. Maybe I'll switch back over to run snow real quick. See how this works.
Go back again.
Definitely don't want to go whipping out the bug.
Oh, you mean bug to reach?
It's super effective. I'm going to swing that bird by its legs. I'm going to swing that bird by its legs into a window.
Oh my gosh.
So aggressive.
I mean, you gotta teach that bird a lesson.
Yes, keep leering, you little fuck.
Well, you know, be careful with the leers as well, because if you get too many off, and he just want to attack on you, you're doomed. But you got it. You got it.
Was that really good training? Looks like I'd better keep my guard up.
I'm going to give you one of the league cards. Oh, he's giving us a league card, okay.
They're, like... There's like one other chat member. I gotta hype this up somehow. I appreciate your enthusiasm, Salty Cabbage. Yeah, the other chat member is probably Santi, the other guy that like we're doing the Soul Link with. So, so it's probably technically it's probably just you in here. Yeah. Let me switch over to the browser actually and see. Yeah, it says 3. Oh, yeah, the league card thing.
Yeah. Okay, have a new encounter.
I'm glad that it puts like a little Pokemon Center right fucking here.
Alright, so I got a Panchim for my encounter. I'll wait till you're done.
I'm healing up my boys.
Oh shit!
This is like having a movie theater to myself by chance.
Actually, I went to go see Love and Thunder on Monday afternoon.
Yeah.
With a friend, and we had the whole theater to ourselves.
I can't remember. I remember one time, me and Jordan, we went out to see a movie, and I don't think the theater was legit empty, but it was pretty damn close. I'm trying to remember what movie that would have been. My first encounter is a Mudbray.
Okay, so I'm going to pick up Pancham.
God damn it, I forgot to swap out my thing here. Oh, he's only a level 8.
Let's see,
Mud Slap.
Is a ground type, right?
Well, I probably shouldn't have used Mud Slap. He's a ground type. I'm an idiot. I'm a goddamn idiot. But his accuracy fell. Empty theater couldn't have been Morbius. We did, yeah. We actually didn't see Morbius in theater. I got a cheap DVD copy when it came out.
I have not seen Morbius, and I don't think I will see Morbius. I just keep hearing the news about vampire time lords.
Oh yeah, because of Matt Smith. and his whole have sex scene.
Oh my. I'm glad I didn't see it.
Okay, use a bunch of target holding there. So we watched Morbius on DVD at home. It wasn't great. It wasn't as bad as I feel like people led us to believe, but it wasn't great. Big problems with Morbius. Big problem, pacing, editing. In the first half of the movie, the camera work was very strange. The camera work was either really awkward close-ups that were way too close, or the camera was too far away, and like with things moving around in the foreground. Or sometimes the camera just wouldn't even be centered on the person talking, and like they would be like to the left side of the screen, and you'd be distracted by some brightly colored bullshit going on in the background. after that, the next biggest problem the movie had was, like, no backstory whatsoever. Like, I swear, the characters and their motivations and just who they are as people was so poorly fleshed out. Like, Matt Smith starts giving this very, admittedly interesting speech in the subway about, oh, we are vampires now, and we have the power. Let them know what it's like to have death hanging over them. And I'm listening to this speech, and I'm like, Matt Smith, this speech means nothing to me, because I don't know who your character is as a person. The only kind of character development we've had with this guy was, like, he has money, he maybe plays cards with Russian mobsters.
You catch him. Oof.
Oh, too late. Fuck.
I have to release my pan now.
Wait. Oh, wait. I think I missed. Oh,
Miss?
yeah, I missed my attack.
Oh, thank God.
I was so distracted talking about Morbius. I nearly morbed this mudbray.
Morbius. The movie's so bad it'll make them.
It was such a freak. Oh yeah, it was such a freaking whiplash seeing the 11th Doctor in Morbius. He was not advertised at all. I also didn't go to see it willingly. Biggest issue: Jared Leto was the star, and not some extra who gets murdered. Yeah, I didn't so much mind Jared Leto. There were a couple moments where it felt like, I don't know. Like, I wasn't really that bothered, per se, by Jared Leto's performance. But then again, I feel like a lot of the actors in this movie were phoning it in. Which was really weird, because Matt Smith, he's a good actor. But, like, in the scene when Matt Smith is in the laboratory confronting Morbius about the whole vampire thing, I don't know what was going on there, but it felt like Matt Smith was just really phoning in that performance. Which is weird, because Matt Smith can act, so I don't know why it was so awkward. So, so what did you catch?
I caught a pan cham. So you want to call it mud cham or pan bray?
I like Mud Cham.
Mud cham, okay, got it.
Mud Cham.
Or Mud Chan.
I thought about that. I'm very confused as to how he got dragged in. You mean Matt Smith? Yeah, it's...
Maybe he saw how...
I want this Pokeball thing. Heal balls, nice.
Maybe he saw how, what's her face?
I'm gonna fight this lass.
Me too. Ready?
Yep.
Set.
But yeah, you were talking about how Matt Smith got dragged into it. Oh,
Maybe he saw the, how Nova got, or Nebula got her, he's like, I could do that.
There are at least a few things that I would say were good about Morbius. The special effects and animation on, like, his whole, vampirism shadow step thing, it was really good looking. The action scenes were really well done. It's just that the story had no, like, the story and the characters had no background. They had no foundation for me to make me care about them.
I can see that.
Mud slap, I guess. Oh, and also, Vulpix is a fire type, right?
Yes.
I should probably switch to Sobble.
Yeah, I was like, careful.
By the way, Santi is vaguely audible. Yeah, like, there's not... I don't know what else I can do about that.
What if I speak like this?
Noise suppression. Let's see. Settings. Because I feel like I have you routed to Discord, or not, desktop audio. Let's see. I'm looking through my voice and video settings on Discord, seeing if like there's like a volume setting for you. Audio subsystem standard. Streamer mode. I'll have to investigate that at some point. Yeah, unfortunately, there's not much I can do in the way of, like, the audio for Santi. Let's see. Advanced audio properties. Let me try okay, here we are. Let's try this. Okay. I might be able to bump up his volume a little bit there. Desktop audio. Santi, try saying something now.
Okay, testing, 1, 2, 3.
Testing. Okay, how does that sound louder, Cabbage? I wouldn't know how to fix myself. My way of streaming is much more simple. Don't understand what a capture pod, so if I'm with others, the console has to have voice chat options built in. Yeah. And I'm using OBS on a new laptop, so I'm still sort of feeling out like the limitations and settings that I need for things. Okay, let's try this. Lock volume, unhide. Rename. Advanced audio properties. Okay, let's bring it up to... Actually, maybe make it like 10. Try saying something now, Santi.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh yeah, that's much louder. I can even see it. I can even see that on my screen. Like now, you're up into the yellow.
Okay.
How does that sound to you, Cabbage? If it's with OBS, I'm assuming Discord call audio has to be patched in better some way through it.
He's better. I the last one said he's better.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that sounds good. Anyways, I was in the midst of switching to Sobble. We stopped to fix that. Ember. Water pulse. Oh, what did you think of Love and Thunder, Santi?
I'll have to see what they do with Jane Foster. Are they bring? I won't spoil it, but if she's obligated to do more movies, I want to see what she does with the movies.
See that's one of my many problems with the movie is like, on the one hand, yes, I would like to see what more they could do with her, but the thing is, can they?
That's my issue with it right now, without spoiling anything. That's what I'm like. That's why I can't tell you my judgment as of yet.
Without like going into spoilers. Did you see Jake's little rant video about it? I have
not seen.
I haven't watched it yet. He linked it to me, but I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah.
Let's switch over to Hunt Snow. Cause my subs are typically more interested in GTA and PvP. I uploaded my first proper PvP of Elden Ring. It was the Hunter build I mentioned in a Dragon's Dogma stream. Oh!
Okay.
I hope in some way that makes its way to other audiences that want Elden Ring PvP. Yeah. Oh!
What's wrong?
I looked away to read chat, and, Runt Snow is dead.
Oh! Oh! Okay, I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna release it after this battle done.
Well, that was something.
Okay, let me take out my Run Snow.
I didn't expect Pancham to just insta drop his ass. I didn't even see what happened. I look away for 1 second.
Well, fighting is super effective against ice.
Oh! I didn't know that.
It's fine. I'm just sad.
Well, it's like fucking... Like, I normally think, like, elemental, like, things, right? It's like, okay, fucking fire, ice, earth, electricity. Okay, sure, like... Okay, so, like, what's... Oh, good lord.
So I just want to learn a new move. I'm like, okay, I'll teach the move, then I'm gonna release you.
Okay, Bunswin, you are also fighting type. I think.
Let me go to the PC to release my Pokemon. What else did you kill? What else did you kill? The silence is... I don't like stuff.
We may be in trouble. Bunswin is dead. Why is this little baby panda so fucking strong? But Bunswin was a normal type. He was a level 11. What?
He's a strong boy. Okay, dead.
Fucking... So, Bunny, get your ass out here. I'm gonna try and heal you before you die.
Okay, bye. Bye, Bunswin.
Don't kill. Don't kill.
Did I kill the starter?
Bag. Potion. Don't kill. Fuck.
Currently PC. I have the Pokemon that are dead in here.
Don't kill. Okay. Pound.
You might want to use water move because it's stab damage. Yeah, no.
Fuck! He's not dead, but he keeps knocking him out of the arena.
Circle throw. Oh.
Circle throw is fucked, man. How do bugs do? Well, he's a level 11 against level 13. Like, the way this Pancham is going, I don't know if I want to...
Okay,
should I switch back to Sobble or just...
You may have to do the sacrifice. You might want to just take this turn to heal up your Sobble to sacrifice.
I'm gonna heal Ruben.
Oh, yeah, Ruben might work too.
Because the circle throw knocked Sobble out of the arena and brought in fucking Ruben.
Yep, and he'll do it. No, he won't do it again. Okay. Maybe give him some leers or.
Mud slap? Lowers accuracy, maybe. That did nothing. I'm gonna fucking die. Circle throw.
Oh no.
He's not dead. Hey, Sobble. Good to see you back, buddy. That's not what I went to. That's not what I meant to do. I am out of potions.
Oh no.
Don't use circle throw. Don't use circle throw. He's using tackle. I missed! Or, well, no, he missed. Because of the mud slap. Eat water pulse.
Alright, let's see. What
It was... oh, God, another circle throw.
Oh, my... Oh, well, he only has 10 of those. Oh, God.
I have no choice. I have no choice. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit with a vice grip from Ruben.
Okay. Please kill it.
It's dead.
Please kill it.
Pancham is dead.
Oh.
I have murdered the child's Pokemon.
Okay. Go to the... Go...
What? I lost. My Pokemon... my Pokemon Savvy wasn't enough. Fuck you, child.
Oh, God. So all I have is fighting, a flying, and a fighting type.
Well, ain't that a bitch?
Yeah. God. Well, okay, how about this? Because we lost so many Pokemon, we can fish in the lake here.
Let's see.
Or the stream here.
Pokemon. I wish there was a more convenient way to rename your Pokemon. Raid and nickname.
Oh, you're gonna call him dead?
Well, that's more or less what I've been doing. Is when they die, I put like a little X face emoticon in their name.
Oh, I've been putting just them in a box labeled dead. The dead box.
Ah, makes sense. Oh, you can't. You selected a fainted Pokemon. Oof. Okay, so the two dead ones are. Oh, that's my Pokedex. God damn it. The dead ones are Bunswin and Runtsnow. Bunswin and Runtsnow.
Oh.
So later, normally we would do like Starfinder or something tonight, but later, instead, when the others get here, we're going to be trying out a special idea I had for Elden Ring.
Nice.
Oh, thank you, Cabbage. Where basically... So I had this idea. What if you were to do like a special challenge run of just like any FromSoft game, where anytime that you would level up, you assign your stat randomly.
Okay, are you gonna do that with like a dice determination, or how you do that?
Yep. You roll a die to see which stat gets the point, and you apply it accordingly.
Now having a meeting, you have like an all vitality build. Nothing but vitality.
Yeah. Derek's been experimenting a little bit with it in one of his like private games, and Runt. Snow. But yeah, so like you can get some like weird shit going on with like a random stat just alignment like that.
Interesting.
Okay, so these two are fucking dead.
Yeah, we only have 3 right now, so I was saying, should we catch a Pokemon from the stream in this town?
down to grab at least one from the river.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go to the river then.
Move.
Hopefully I can get my magic carp. I am sad. I are sad right now.
I'm gonna change this box name to Crypt.
Oh god. I'm the crypt keeper. No, I can't do that, of course.
Eh. It's been too long since I've like seen Tales from the Crypt. I don't know if I can remember enough about what his voice sounds like.
Very
I have a general idea of what his voice is supposed to sound like, but yeah. Well, that was brutal.
Yeah. Okay, well I caught my magic carp.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing you caught a Pancham, because those things don't fuck around. Good God.
Apparently, I just need to keep on Pancham from now on. Alright.
A turtle. A choodle.
Oh. Okay. That's okay. So you got a turtle and I got a magic carp. How are we gonna name him?
This may just be me, but it feels harder to want to do new game plus an Elden Ring than it is to just make a new character. For me, it's the other way around. I've tried making new characters because like I want to have like side characters that I keep at certain levels. The problem is like having been through the game once with my main character and then trying to go through the game with a side character that's like under leveled compared to what I'm used to. It no longer feels like I'm exploring the world. It doesn't feel like I'm playing the game. It feels like going down a checklist, and it just feels monotonous and tedious, and it's hard for me to get motivated.
I know what you mean, because like the way I play is I think I played the wrong way, because I took my character, and instead of actually doing any quests, I decided that I'm gonna go and run around the entire world finding all the location points. And not engage with the story yet. That was my mindset.
A bit of a weird way of doing it, I must admit. But I mean, it's hard to deny the advantages of traversal.
Yeah, like
here's the thing, though, Santi. The thing is, sometimes quests get progressed by entering zones.
You know that, and that's you know what?
Yeah, so guess what? Normally, what you're supposed to do is you go to the round table hold, you talk to Dielos, and Dielos is like, hey, I'm Dielos of House Hoslow. Let me know if you find this woman, Let me know if you find this woman, this tomboy friend of mine. And then, you know, eventually you get to Liurnia, and you find Dielos in the middle of the lake. It's like, oh, I found her, she's fucking dead. Well, so, here's the thing, though. If you never go to the Round Table Hold, you just go straight to Liurnia, you find this random motherfucker in the lake, standing over a dead woman. Like, what happened here?
Yeah. Like I said,
I still somehow find new stuff. It feels nicer to have other characters for PvP. Oh, yeah, I completely understand, Cabbage. Yeah, that's part of why I want to have, like, side characters, so I can have them, like, at, like, certain level ranges. Because, you know, like, PvP level meta 150 bullshit. But like I said, like when I just think like it's like choice anxiety. Like I got this level 40 faith character. It's like I want to get them up to a point that I can use them in PvP, and I'm looking at the map trying to think of where I need to go for the next thing that I need for this build. It's like this doesn't feel like I'm playing the game though. It just feels like fucking shopping. It feels like chores.
I get it. And like for me, it's just I have a weird thing. Like if you give me like a big expansive map, I'm gonna go in one direction and figure out what's out there and like just collect location points. Like I really like that part of like a big open world is like moving to a location.
Yeah.
Like with Skyrim,
I would dip into certain areas occasionally. Like I explored the Weeping Peninsula and I looked around a little bit in Liurnia. But what I generally tried to do, I like say I land in Limgrave, I would just scrape all of Limgrave. I would try and explore everything I could in Limgrave. Every little corner, every mini dungeon, talk to every NPC. I would dip into Caelid just to see, hey, what's over here? I would dip into Liurnia just to say, hey, what's over here? And I completely explored the Weeping Peninsula because, I mean, nothing much happened at the Weeping Peninsula. The Weeping Peninsula doesn't really advance, like, the story in any significant way. It's just a bonus area you can go to. And then, I went to Stormvale. Cleared Stormvale. I have completed Limgrave. Now I shall go do the same thing in Liurnia. Just explore all of Liurnia. Not worry about any of the other zones. Dip into them on occasionally, just, to look around, see what's going on. But, for the most part, just focus on completely clearing out Liurnia. Then you tackle the Academy, Ray of Lucaria. Then you move on to the next zone. That's how I go through the game.
That's a perfectly valid way of going about it. Everybody has their own little way of doing it.
150 definitely feels too small of a cap for two reasons. One, 60 vigor is basically mandatory for every build. Two, game is way too fast compared to others. I mean, fair enough, but like if you look like a lot of other channels out there, a lot of people doing PvP and like PvP and shit, a lot of people tend to stick around like level 150 for one reason or another. Also, here's the thing about the level 150 thing. Regardless of like stat issues, see, for me, when people talk about like level metas, it's not so much about like stats. It's more about where you're liable to find the most PvP activity. Like, you get into like people that are like in the level range I'm at, like level 260. Very few people are summoning it at my level. Very few people are summoning people for bosses, just going through the zone. The only people you're going to invade in the open field are gankers and duelists. But like at like more mid-range levels, level 40, level 80, level 150, those are people that are more likely to just like be playing the game for the first time or going through on a fresh run, and you're more liable to find more frequent invasions and more honest invasions. At least that's my understanding of how it works. So Choodle and Magikarp, by the way.
Oh,
sorry.
Magitoll?
I was responding to that, and it sort of turned into a little tirade.
Magitoll or Chewcarp?
I like.
Is there a better way?
I like Chewcarp.
Chewcarp. Right. I mean, what do you mean by honest? That's my question there.
You haven't messed around in any Elden Ring PvP, have you?
I have not.
Yeah. Elden Ring PvP is not fantastic. I think 150 is out of tradition. Your stats are meant to be finished, final, by then a build art in stone. But with endgame options, it keeps going in a circle to play into. But damage in Elden Ring is just so high. Yes. If you want a good example of some of like the issues with like PvP in Elden Ring, you could always try checking out my one video I made where I was talking about like how I would fix PvP in Elden Ring. Cause see, here's the thing. For one thing, a lot of people have like problems with the game in the sense like FromSoft really went in hard on like crazy overpowered abilities and weapons. Rivers of Blood, Bloodhound Step, the Sacred Relic Sword with its Waves of Gold weapon art, which is bullshit, because it's not even that it's overpowered. The problem with Waves of Gold is how it fucks with the game's latency. Moonveil, things like that. Oh yeah, and the Dragon Incantations, Bolt of Gransax, like everything deals so much goddamn stagger and so much damage. And then there's things like Bloodhound Step, which has so many fucking iframes for very little cost. And you can put it on colossal weapons, which is stupid. So, a lot of times it feels like the combat is just like way too unbalanced, because you could go in with like this one weapon that you really have to like fight for a victory, and then someone just like spams rivers of blood over and over again, and then you're done.
You maybe want to give yourself a quick train.
Oh, hey, it's Sonya. But also even more of an issue than like say like problems with like weapon imbalance. Here's the problem. Now, like I said, when you get to like levels like I'm at, when I mentioned like honest PvP, say you try to invade people in Liurnia, in the first step, pretty much anywhere that's like the open field, right? That's not in a legacy dungeon. 9 times out of 10, you're going to invade one of 2 people. An AFK farmer, or 3 assholes just hanging out next to a gray site waiting to gank people. You know what I mean?
Okay, well, I don't quite know what an AFK farmer is, though.
Oh, you don't know about AFK farmers?
I do not.
Oh! Ooh! Oh boy, let me tell you. Here's the fun thing about AFK farmers. For a long time in these FromSoft games, there's been like a long-standing rivalry and bitterness between the invaders and the Blue Phantoms. However, the AFK farmers have ironically found a way to bring hunters and invaders together, because hunters and invaders hate the AFK farmers. So what AFK farming is, so, you know like the mausoleum that you come out of when you start Elden Ring, right? When you first come out of that elevator and talk to Vare, that building you come out of?
Yes.
It is possible, using Torrent and the Spirit Springs, it is possible to get on top of the roof of this building.
Okay.
But here's the thing. In multiplayer, PvP, you cannot use Torrent. You cannot use your horse, which you need the horse to get to certain locations. There's also the item known as the Taunter's Tongue, which draws invaders.
Okay.
So what these spineless, cowardly, cheating cunts do, they jump up to the roof of this mausoleum, activate Taunter's Tongue, then activate the white cipher ring, which draws out hunters, and they just wait. Because guess what? The invaders, they don't have Torrent. They can't use the Spirit Springs. It is physically impossible for them to get up to the roof of this building. And unless they have like a really long-range offensive ability like the Jar Cannon, they can't physically reach them with any attack. And even if they have the Jar Cannon, it's a gamble as to whether or not they're going to be aiming in the right direction to arc the shot onto the roof to hit them.
Okay, I see. I can see the problem now, definitely.
So what they do is, like, they will lure out hunters and invaders, so they'll just wait there, completely safe, away from any danger, while they reap the benefits of the runes that they gain for invaders either getting killed by the hunters or just leaving, because you also get runes if the invader leaves.
Yeah, it's a little scummy.
It is scummy as goddamn fuck. It's so scummy, in fact, that some hunters, like myself, whenever I'm doing Blue Phantom stuff, if I realize that I have been summoned by an AFK farmer, me and other people who also engage in Blue Phantom hunts, we will actively collude with the invaders to find a way to reach the host.
Oh.
Because
That's it.
let me tell you, when I'm going in as like a blue hunter, my mentality is I'm a bodyguard. I am an escort. I am being summoned to come to the rescue to protect someone from a pesky invader. But when that someone is just like sitting pretty in a goddamn ivory tower, I feel like I'm being used. It is a waste of my goddamn time. Fuck you, you lazy piece of shit. Play the game like the rest of us.
Definitely, that's a...
So that's what
Bullshit.
AFK farming is. And then the other half of the time, if it's not an AFK farmer, it's just 3 dudes with Moonveil, Dragon Incantations, Rivers of Blood, Elden Stars, just standing around waiting to gank you, because guess what? For some stupid reason, they made it so that the player cap in this game is 4. Meaning that if there's 3 cooperative players, there can only be 1 invader.
Oh.
So it's going to... So it's always going to be a 1v3 in situations like that.
Okay, that is... Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that...
Now, here's the thing, right? Now, if we're talking about someone going through, like, the legacy dungeons, right? Like Lanedale, or Stormvale Castle, or the Halig Tree, I actually don't mind 1v3s, because it's not a 1v3 in that situation. It's 3 dudes versus me versus every enemy in the zone. That I don't mind. But the thing is, very rarely, that's only in the legacy dungeons. If you're out in the open field, you don't get that. What you get is 3 cocksuckers just hanging out by a gravesite with all of the most overpowered weapons, just waiting to turn you into the proverbial white girl on the couch.
Ugh. That is pretty scummy, yeah.
And see, here's the thing. I have a very solid solution to this. Just increase the invader limit by 1. If there's 2 cooperators helping a host, then they can get invaded by 2 invaders. It's so simple. I mean, sure, granted, that's still technically a 2v3, but I would rather fight a 2v3 than a 1v3 just hanging out by a gravesite.
Yeah, I could definitely see that.
Gang squads are super tough, and I'm no chase. I lure invaders one at a time because of this, sometimes with hunters. I do the same thing, Cabbage. You've probably seen some of my videos, so you probably have seen how I do this. Like, that's what I do. I hang out, hey, Gene, welcome. What I'll do is, like, I'll hang out by the Liurnia, Gate Town gravesite, and I'll use the Taunter's Tongue to lure invaders. But it's just me. Very rarely do I summon for that, and if I do summon someone, it's like a fight club. I only summon one guy, and I don't gank the guy. I let the summon fight the invader. If the summon dies, then I fight the invader. It's like one at a time type thing.
Yeah, that sounds like a better way of doing it, yeah.
But see, you know, the problem is, like, things like that, like, it's such a rarity, like, to find shit like that in PvP, because, like, it's so many AFK farmers and gang squads, and the weapon balances are just so insanely overpowered. That's what I went on another tirade, because I tend to do that, and I apologize, but to answer your question, Santi, that's what I mean by honest PvP.
Okay, I completely get it.
Yeah, a lot of that was, he went ahead, oh, yeah. A lot of that comes from, like, a lot of frustration, because, like, that's what Elden Ring PvP has done to people. It's made people very frustrated with the current state of play.
It's, I can definitely see that, though. That's kind of a shitty way of doing it. Like, just play the game, buddy. Nothing happens if you lose.
You should totally check out my video about, like, how I would fix it, because, like, aside from, like, increasing the invader limits, here's my number one thing that I think would solve so many problems in Elden Ring PvP. Make it more like Bloodborne.
Oh, yeah.
So, how PvP works in Bloodborne, right? In the first 3 zones, Central Yharnam, Cathedral Ward, and,
Oh, you also missed a trainer over here.
Yeah, hold on. I got so sidetracked. I need to find my bearings here. But yeah, in Central Yharnam, Old Yharnam, and I think Cathedral Ward, if you summon a cooperator in those zones in Bloodborne, you cannot get invaded. Even in single player or in multiplayer, you cannot be invaded in those first 3 zones. But if you attempt to invade someone, then you will make it so that when you summon a cooperator, you will also spawn a bell-ringing woman. The bell-ringing woman beckons invaders.
Oh, that's actually...
But here's the thing.
Oh, yeah.
If you don't want to deal with invaders when you summon a cooperator, just kill the bitch. Kill the bell-ringing woman. No more invaders. And then as you get into some like the later game zones, then it doesn't matter whether you've performed an invasion or not. If you're in single player, you're perfectly safe. But if you summon a cooperator, you will spawn a bell-ringing woman. But again, same thing. Sure, you're open to invasions now, but if you don't want invasions, just kill the bell-ringing woman. So, like, there's ways to deal... There's limitations on how invasions work, but, like, there's also ways to deal with it. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I feel like that would solve so many problems in Elden Ring PvP. So this is Route 3. The Pokemon we got for Route 3 was Mudbray, or that was the one I got.
Yep.
Yeah, so I can't
Yeah, anything here, exactly.
Yeah.
Go back this way, and there's a trainer that we have missed.
Oh. 37 beat up. Also, let me shake this berry tree here. Are you talking about like this little girl on the hill? Santi, are you talking about this little girl on the hill? Santi? Hello? Can you hear me? Santi, you have gone completely silent. Did you accidentally mute yourself? I have thoughts. I can hear you. Can hear me.
Sorry, I had to do it. Can you hear me now? I disconnected, reconnected.
I can hear you now.
Okay. I disconnected, then reconnected. I had to do very fast stuff.
Okay.
I was like, can you hear me? Hello? Are you there?
But yeah, so are you talking about this little girl on the hill?
That one, and there's also no one down the hill that you missed. You ran past him.
Oh, okay.
She has a Purloin, a dark type, in case it helps you pick your starter Pokemon.
Oh yeah, I think I avoided that. You mean the guy that was walking back and forth? I think I avoided him.
Yes. Because you need to train up your Pokemon just a little bit for the next fight.
That is a good point.
Now, the dark type is weak against fighting type, if you have fighting type move.
I need to change out my fucking...
Starter?
Yeah. I have a bug, 2 water types, and a ground type. Oh, but he has fighting type moves. So I'll switch... Oh, he's level... Wait, he's level 9. Her Purloin is level 12!
No, Sobble to be safe. Sobble's a safe bet.
Yeah. Let's go with Sobble.
Then she's gonna bring out a Scavoint, the Woodchuck, the wood... not Woodchuck.
Yeah,
the, Chipmunk. There we go.
Oh, the Squovin.
Yeah, Squovin. Which is also weak against fighting types. But, again, that's normal. I think Sobble right here is your best bet for both fights.
Yeah. Because that one water shot almost one-shot her.
Yeah. Which is good.
It's just squab it. I'ma pound it.
Oh. Oh my. So, alright, so I recently fell down the rabbit hole of, Kamen Rider. And, because you know about, Kamen Rider, or I don't know if you do or not.
I'm loosely familiar with Kamen Rider.
Yes.
But,
well,
yeah.
Because I remember it from when I was young and the American version. I'm like, you know what? I heard that it's like it has gone on for a really long time, and I'm like, you know what? I want to hear the history about all these different Kamen Riders. So I watched this guy, and he did like a whole perspective of like each season. I'm like, wow, they are some pretty dark stories in these Kamen Rider shows.
Oh yeah.
I was like, I need to go and freaking see Kamen Rider now. Like at least one, so a few of the seasons, because like, so I'm now looking for a good place to find them. That because like
every now and then,
it's hard to
you know,
actually view
like
them.
every now and then I'll see like. Ruben might be able to take this thing.
So you see what do you see?
But yeah, like every now and then, like on Twitter, I've seen people like talk about Kamen Rider stuff, and it definitely looks interesting.
Yeah, and like all the the costumes, like
oh
it's
yeah,
really interesting. I'm like, oh, that's really cool. So yeah, she uses a lot of bug types, or he has a lot of bug types, so, or not bug types, grass types. So if you have anything that will destroy the grass types, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's your best bit.
Well, so far Ruben's fucking it up pretty good.
Yeah, that's good. Wait, oh, did you buy extra potions, by the way?
I did not.
When you're done with this, can you? I would feel grateful if you bought extra potions.
Good idea.
I feel like a stock of 20. I'm like, I'm not gonna die. 20.
Also, good question, and I want to hear your thoughts. Healing with flasks is obviously BM in duels, but is it the same with heal spells? It costs FP in comparison with slower casts. I've been using some in duels when the duelists give too much space. I feel like a lot of people I think would probably have differing opinions on this, but generally speaking, I feel like healing incantations should be allowed in duels, because think about it, you're statting into faith, and what is faith used for if not, like, you know, healing miracles and shit like that.
Yeah.
And like it's a part of your build. It costs FP. If you run out of FP because you're spamming incantations, then, I mean, well, you know, there you go. You can't cast things like Lightning Bolt or anything anymore. So, you know, there's a trade-off for it. And also a lot of healing incantations, like the really powerful ones, they have a long casting time, which is longer than it takes to sip from your flask. So that is another trade-off. I feel like since it's technically a part of your build, healing incantations in duels should totally be allowed. But I understand that there's probably a lot of people who are a bit more divisive about it.
I could get behind healing incantations for party builds, because honestly, like, it does take a while if you want to do the good ones.
Yeah.
And if you're finding somebody who's good, he's like, yeah, I see what you're doing, and bam, you're dead.
And let's face it, like, since some of the really beefier healing incantations have a long casting time, then there's a trade-off. That's the trade-off, part of the trade-off there, because it's like, okay, I have a thing that lets me heal in a duel, but it's also something that if I fuck it up, my opponent will be able to punish it by running in during the casting time. Salty Cabbage says, That's what I was thinking too, but during recording sessions, a lot of duelists had them sip from their flask right after. Yeah, may have torn them a new one or made them leave for doing that. Yeah, see, that's what I thought. Like I said, I feel like a lot of people, like, are a lot more divided on the subject of healing incantations. So, like, I think it's acceptable, but I can't say I'm surprised that there's probably people out there that they see you use a healing incantation, and then they decide, oh, we're doing it like that, huh? And then they sip from their Crimson Flask. So, like, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I have a firm answer for that. Like, yeah, it's a really tricky discussion there. Like, I will respect someone using healing incantations more than like people who sip. Here's one thing though, one addendum. Regardless of, like, you know, anything else, if we are to assume that, like, healing incantations are permissible in duels and don't count the same as the flask, you can't leave the arena. If you're at, like, the Academy gates, right? If you're at the Academy gates and you run down that ramp to use your healing incantations, you're a fucking pussy. Try to squeeze in a healing incantation in the arena, or else you're a coward. It's okay, I get tore a new one every time I attempt PvP, but hey, I'm a beast in offline New Game Plus. When you're in New Game Plus and you walk up on the Tree Sentinel and go, "Hey, Tree Sentinel!"
Basically, I love that feeling like, oh, hey, Tree Sentinel, bam! Oh, get your potions.
Yeah, potions. I almost ran into this fucking postman without getting more potions.
Yeah, I'll go back to 2, just to...
Still, yeah, it's like, it's a tricky subject. No. Fuck off. Wrong guy.
So I forgot to ask, how was the battle?
Oh, in Pathfinder the other night? It was a lot of fun. I had them fighting so they were raiding a floating fortress of ratfolk pirates, right?
Mm-hmm.
And, they were confronting the Commodore of this fortress along with one of his captains, who was, like, a rival to Jordan's character. And it turned out that, since, you know, rat folk are very keen on tinkering, and there's, like, a lot of, like, clockwork alchemy that goes on in this universe, it turns out that the Commodore, he's actually, while he is technically a rat folk, he's not a rat folk anymore, because he took his brain and turned himself into an alchemical golem.
Oh!
So, they were fighting a ratfolk pirate that was actually based off of Clooney the Scourge from Redwall, and an alchemical golem, and it was pretty gnarly. Jake came, and there was one point where Jake was at 5 HP.
Interesting. Yes, that is really cool. I will, once you're both buying stuff, I'll tell you about how my battle went last night, because I also had the game Tuesday night. So they're basically on a trail of kobolds, called the Hand. They're basically higher level kobolds with a bunch of, like, minions.
I'm gonna get some super potions too. Oh wait, no, I don't. Oh, I can't buy one. That's a sell. I got confused about which menu I was on. I almost sold a super potion. Ugh.
No, sorry. But yeah, so their goal is basically to revive dragons, because a lot of dragons were sealed up because they were, you know, chaotically aligned with Tiamat, the mother of evil dragons. And they were able to succeed their goal thanks to a little trickery due to the party. But yeah, they're hunting down these kobolds, and they found a research lab where kobolds are trying to basically gene splice themselves to become dragons. Or dragonoids.
Huh.
Closer to the dragons, right?
Yeah.
So they find the underground lair, and they see these mutated dragon wyverns and drakes, and they're very smart, but they look grotesque because they've been diced and sliced and, put back together.
This sounds like a very FromSoft setup.
Yes, kind of like that a little bit. But it was interesting because what they did,
I'm fighting the postman now, by the way.
Oh, me too. Oh, Jellybird. That's a ice type, so it can be good against fire. I think fire is good against this thing. Yeah.
That's not good. Rock Smash!
Yeah. Oh, wait, fighting type against this would be pretty good. That's a nice type. But yeah, the smarter dragons, quote unquote, basically made the smaller ones go because they were trying to hide, right? So okay, we're not dumb because we actually have brains in our minds.
He healed me.
Set up the weak ones to get attacked by the group, which the group did, and they killed them. So they thought oh, they're dead now. We can go through easily. But they saw the drakes leaving. They're why are they leaving? Well, they burned down the bridge connecting to their part of the den, but there was a second bridge down the way. Now this is a 10-foot gap, so they could easily jump it over if they wanted to, but they had to take the other bridge, and that's where my master plan came in through. You see that bridge is actually a thing called a horde mimic.
Oh god.
Yes. And by God, they were in for an actual fight. They were having a struggle because they're actually doing pretty well for themselves. They had good team up and matchup types. They were struggling with this one. And suddenly they had a Hail Mary. They threw a Hail Mary out there wait a minute. I speak Draconic. I'm gonna tell them that we mean them no harm. This is an accident, and we have a dragon with us to kind of show that we are, because this Cobalt cult, they are dragons. They love them. They want to be them. So,
they want to fuck them.
They probably do. They worship them. So we have
do you
a dragon.
Do you think cults of dragon worshippers and shit? Do you imagine if they wanted to show you one of their holy relics, and they would bring you to this altar and this holy dragon relic, and it's just it's just a fucking bad dragon.
I would say are you talking about bad dragon here? Well, you have 1,000 subscribers. You can now be sponsored by Bad Dragon.
I wouldn't say no to a sponsorship from Bad Dragon. Sobble is evolving.
The emo boy.
Yeah. Time to go to Hot Topic. A clever combatant, this Pokemon battles using water balloons created with moisture secreted from its palms.
I don't like that.
Palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms spaghetti. Okay, I need to go the fuck back to town because I forgot to actually heal my Pokemon when I was buying potions and shit. So yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna play in the camp then. But yeah. So they basically threw a Hail Mary. Okay, I'm oh, you know what? That's actually not a bad idea. We'll say this. You have to roll this. It was I put a high D2E. You need a DC of 20 for them to just stop and listen. 25 for them to basically take you more seriously, and then so on and so forth.
Well, the good news is, I feel this OBS thing is really working out, because I feel if I were just using the Elgato, like it was the other night, we would have had a problem, and the stream would have just fucking died by now. So I think this is good. This is good. I think I'm starting to get the hang of this thing.
It's good.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. It's just it suddenly struck me how long we've been going, and it's like it's still going. It hasn't died yet. But yeah, so like they needed like a DC 20 to like beat something on this mimic thing.
Well, the mimic and dragons.
Oh yeah,
just to keep them from.
From motherfucker!
Further. What?
I'm just running away from a zigzagoon. Don't mind me.
Oh. But yes. What was it?
They were trying to convince them that they were like friends with the dragons or something.
Yeah. Because they did have like a baby, basically a baby dragon with them. Which was like the size of their palm. It was not grown enough, and they weren't able to make it grow until like way later. And they luckily got like a 25. Like they were a lucky roll. They got 25, and they added like inspiration dice to it to make it higher. Basically, they were throwing all their eggs in this basket. And I'm like, okay. They all stopped. And I kept the countbot time going, like, okay, what do you do? What do you do? To see like if anybody's gonna take the honeypot of like attacking still. They all luckily did not take the honeypot. I'm like, okay, they're listening. What are you saying? And they actually made a really good argument, like, oh yeah, we are actually. Do you know that we actually helped you out? And because they technically did help them out one time, because they got a ruby for them without knowing it was for them.
Ah.
And like, oh yeah, these and this. Like, okay. They're not unopposed to you, but they want something more. And basically, they kind of got recruited into this cult by accident. And they're like, okay, well, since you're joining us, here's the payment for this next mission. Here's 2,000 gold pieces. They're like, 2,000 gold pieces? Maybe we should become evil. And I'm like, hey, I have made this campaign, so if you really want to go down the evil route, you could.
Crime does pay.
Hey, evil is the easier path. It does allow you to get things a lot easier. And they were like, for a few seconds, like considering, like, should we become evil? Like, no, we won't become evil.
I still remember
it's easy,
this.
But
there's like this. I still remember there's like this Tumblr post that sometimes circulates around. Whenever like there's like the subject of like morality systems in like games, where like the question was like in a game where you could do literally anything you want and you can choose between good or evil, why would you ever choose to play evil? And a lot of like the responses were things like because committing evil makes me feel bad. And then one of the best responses was, my escapist power fantasy is being able to help everyone. And I was like, that's a good explanation. Like, that is why, like, even though, like, there's no consequence to it, like, I always, like, tend to, like, prefer playing good characters instead of, like, evil campaigns.
yes. And also, I think also just playing an evil campaign, evil is the easy route. It makes it too easy for yourselves.
Yeah.
Like, once you go evil, like, yeah, you can do things that you weren't allowed to do when you were good, and it makes things a lot easier. It also makes things a lot boring. Well, I know 2 points.
To be fair, okay, the easiness and difficulty sort of, I think, hinges also on the GM. It's only as easy as the GM will make it, because, see, here's the thing. There are ways to make an evil campaign difficult, namely in terms of how the players deal with the legal ramifications of their criminal acts.
Yes, but I do make it like when I say like easy, I mean I try and make it like in terms of easiness. Like instead of having to work to get these cool things, you get given cool things more easily. But the fights are gonna get a lot tougher. You'll be facing more consequences of things,
Yeah. Like, I remember, a while back for like when we were like we took like a brief a sort of like break from the pirate campaign where it might have been for Halloween. I don't remember why we did it, but like we decided to do like a little like villain one-off side story campaign where we made like where everyone made evil characters, and it was set like several years before the main events of our current campaign, and basically like they were trying to stage a heist on what was basically the fantasy pirate town equivalent of the SCP Foundation. And so what they ended up doing was to try and cover their tracks after they had succeeded in the heist was like they accidentally caused like the containment facility to like blow up. They triggered its like incineration backup system, so that like all of like the specimens that were being held in the basement, they got incinerated or banished back to their home dimension. And so the villain player characters basically framed the guild in charge of this containment facility by making it look like they were staging like demon summoning rituals in there, and this was and this explosion in the middle of town was the result of it all. So they were able to divert. And so as people were like running around from like this blast of hellfire coming out of the ground, it was just enough confusion in like the riot of people raging against this guild for them to escape before people started asking the real questions.
Okay. I'm trying to play with Magikarp in this camp, and it's really weird.
Oh god, I can imagine. I've just been like throwing this ball around for the fucking stamper thing. Stamper. Can you imagine if Stamper did the voice of a Pokemon and just like mod that into an actual Pokemon game?
I did not.
Want to cook? Let's start the cooking. I do not fucking remember how this cooking system works. Ugh.
Alright, so we're ready to leave.
Trying to remember what the number. Yeah, I'll do 3 of those, 2 of those,
Oh,
1 cherry berry, 1 person berry, and I guess I'll leave it at that.
Oh, actually, do we want to use our berries? Because they are valuable for healing.
I'm not using all of them. I'm just using enough to do some cooking.
Okay.
I do not remember a thing about how I'm supposed to do this. I know there's ways to. I know there's ways to fuck it up, but I don't remember. I think I fucked up the last prompt. Done. Well, at least I didn't royally fuck it up. Spicy burger steak curry. Ooh. I wouldn't mind trying to make something like that in real life. That sounds good. Spicy burger steak curry.
Let me see what I made. What did I make? I made... Nope, didn't tell me yet. Still waiting. But that does sound pretty good. So I also made spicy burger steak curry. So I don't think... I'm just giving the XP to my Magikarp so he can get the... Oh, Wobbuffet class. Ooh. I don't know what that means.
Ooh. I don't remember if that's good or bad. Well, I've left the camp.
Okay, let's fight the next person then. Woo!
Oh, by the way, you said you're on your Switch now, right?
Yes.
Oh, actually, wait. No, I probably shouldn't go blurting out my friend code on stream.
I'm already your friend.
Oh, are you?
Yeah. I see you on my thing.
Oh, okay. Well, anyways, yeah, I'll beat up this kid then.
Like, I'm already your friend. I mean,
I thought we were friends, bruh.
we are, bruh. Okay. Ooh, a bug. Okay, this is.
I'm gonna ara all over this Shota.
I'm gonna try circle throw on this thing. See if he has any more Pokemon.
I like how that completely went over Santi's head.
I don't know. Well, what is that a reference to?
Yeah. Don't worry about it, my sweet summer child.
Oh God. Oh, he's got just bug Pokemon. Alright, I'm gonna bring out.
Also, that first one, the Sizzlepede is a fire type too, so.
Yep. I'm just gonna keep on doing the you know that cheap thing that Panda was doing to you. I'm gonna do to this guy. Circle throw.
Circle throw, yeah, circle throw his bitch ass.
Okay, bugs aren't weak to fighting apparently. No.
Bugs aren't weak to fighting, apparently.
Yeah.
I can't, why can't I fight all these bugs? So the joke I made was, I'm going to ara all over this Shota.
Oh. Okay.
Yes!
Just now getting it?
I think I do get it, because I think I know what the last word there means.
Yeah. Ara is like that. That's the joke. There is that's a little like it's like an evil laugh thing that a lot of like MILF characters like to use in those types of manga.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh wait, this thing's an electric type, isn't it?
I think it's a psychic type.
Oh. Oh, I think
you're
you're right.
Confusion on me.
It looks like it should be an electric type.
I don't want to risk it. I won't risk it. No, it's gonna die if I do that. I'm gonna pick in the Pokemon. Go, Squirrel Bunny.
Would you stop that? My attack fell. I'm gonna bind the fuck out of this bug.
Whew. Okay.
So help me, you stupid bug.
What's he doing?
He just keeps doing the same attack over and over again. It doesn't deal that much damage, but it's annoying as shit. Bag. Potion.
Hey, guess what? We're about to go to the mine, which is another Pokemon catch.
Whoa! Always using light screen. But yeah, try and get us some rock types maybe.
I'm hoping I get a poison type actually.
Ooh, poison would be good.
Because Crobat is awesome. Is all I'm gonna say. I love Crobat.
Yeah, he keeps using Struggle Bug on me.
Well, you know he's a struggling bug. You can't expect him to know to do everything.
He struggled so hard he fucking died. I didn't even hit him on that last one.
Oh, was it the bind or was it the struggle?
Oh, it might have been the bind, yeah. Mudbray wants to learn Bulldoze.
Oh, that's a good move.
The user strikes everything around it by stomping down on the ground. This lowers the speed stats of those hit.
That means if you lower the speed stat, you can go first before them.
Let's see, power 60, accuracy 100. Lowers the speed stat. I'm trying to decide if I want to replace... I almost want to replace Mud Slap with it. because Mud Slap, sure, it lowers their accuracy, which is good, but it doesn't deal that much damage. It's only got a power of 20. Whereas Bulldoze, it has 60, and I can use it 20 times.
How accurate is Mud Slap?
They're both 100.
Okay, I would go Bulldoze, but it's up to you.
The only other options are replacing, like, the fighting type moves, which I don't know if I want to get rid of those just yet.
Oh, what's the weakest fight type move?
The weakest one I have is Double Kick, which is a power of 30. Target is quickly kicked twice in succession with using both feet. And I can use that 30 times.
Yeah, this is a tough one.
I'm gonna get rid of Mud Slap.
Yeah, I was leaning towards that one.
Like, sure, being able to lower the opponent's accuracy is good, but it's only got like 20 power. And that, like, eventually that's gonna, yeah. I feel like I can get better accuracy lowering things in the future.
Yeah.
Okay. Trying to avoid these little dudes.
So you know how the Nintendo 3DS is no longer the store closed, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah, for Nintendo 3DS, they closed the store down because it's no longer relevant because of the Switch.
This woman at the...
Oh, also, the lady outside the tunnel can kill your Pokemon for you.
Oh, okay. I skipped through her dialogue and then it went black. I was like, what did you do to me? Spin for good luck. Yeah!
See, can you encounter things just by wandering around, or do you have to actually hit Pokemon in here?
You might just have to hit a Pokemon, I think.
Okay. Okay.
I got a star piece. So yeah, since there isn't like a tall grass mechanic in the mine, I'm totally okay with us like trying to find the Pokemon we want. But if you get collided with, you have to let that be your one.
Exactly. Okay.
Now let's see if I can get through here without this thing hitting me.
Hitting a Woobax. Oh.
Oh, that guy's a challenger.
Yeah, I'm fighting him right now. He has rock type, so you can do well here. He has rock type, which is
yeah. I'll just use Sobble.
Yeah. Let's see. Is this your...
He forgot about chat. Yeah, sorry. It's just like because like it's hard to keep focused because like we're trying to like sort out the Pokemon stuff. It's hard to like keep my mind divided between the Pokemon stuff and Elden Ring build chat. Yeah, Cabbage was talking about his faith build.
Oh, shoot. Sorry, Cabbage. Tell us more about your faith build.
Fundamentalist with some decks to rely on melee. The incantations are Bestial Sling, Discus, Triple Rings, Wrath of Gold. Wrath of Gold is a really good incantation. It's like, I feel like no faith build is complete without Wrath of Gold. Moon of Knock? I don't remember what Moon of... Oh! Oh, it's that one talisman, I think. Then for tools, Regal Omen Bairn. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Glintstone Scraps, Holy Pots, Lightning Pots. Overall fun set of incantations I have for Faith main. Yeah, that definitely sounds like a solid loadout. Radigan's rings are definitely interesting. Like, I don't usually use Faith builds, but like when I started dabbling a little bit with incantations during the PvP duel stream I did, there were a couple times I managed to luckily snag people with Radigan's Rings of Light. It definitely came in handy. Yeah, no Faith build is complete without Wrath of Gold. Moon of Noxtella adds 2 extra... Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. Water Pulse.
Oh yeah, they're gonna take some... I think he has weak armor though, so that means he's gonna, like...
It's fucking dead.
Oh, it's one shot? Nice.
I just threw a water balloon at it and just fucking died.
Bloop. Let's see, what...
Oh, right, I also use a shield with carry and retaliation. I parry Discus if it misses, because then it returns to the count... turns into counter damage. Fuck yeah, man!
Very cool, very cool.
I need to start using, like, my... like counter shields like that more. I keep forgetting that things like the Sentinel shield, I keep forgetting that it works on incantations too, because so many people only use it against sorcerers. I keep forgetting, it's like, oh, it works on faith builds too.
Very, very good, very good.
How the fuck am I supposed to get that thing?
Nope, can't learn rock. So you have to go around. You have to go all the way up.
There we go.
Yeah. And there's an extra...
I've got 3 great balls!
And there's also another item if you go out the tunnel again. Because there's a... I think it's Rock Blast. For your rock Pokemon. Uh-oh.
That one bat type that's flying around here, that's a poison type, right?
Swoobat. I don't know.
I'm gonna avoid the sexy blonde lady.
Oh, I'm fighting sexy blonde lady? Oh, she's a fight type, so ice is good against her, and so is...
I'm gonna try and get that one bat that I saw floating around.
Oh, the big fuzzy one with the eye?
Yeah, the Swoobat. Yeah. I saw one floating around here a second ago, but now I can't find it again.
He's like the very far end of the cave.
No, I saw him towards the front a second ago.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Is it not there?
Oh, there's one past the blonde lady. Oh, there's some Diglets.
Diglets! Oh my god! I'm sorry. I love Diglets too.
Diglett dig, Diglett dig. Trio.
Trio.
Ah, the little mole Pokemon runs away from me. Overall, I'm bullet hell as fuck with my fundamentalist. The melee weapons are Hoslows, with lightning affinity and a frost epi. Dear God, that sounds that sounds nasty to deal with.
Do that. It's a dumb.
I don't know if any sorceries boomerang back, but any slow travel ones like the Clayman Bubble could maybe be parried and become carrying power. I rarely ever mess with the bubble spells, like, at all. One of these days I should try using those in PvP, like, just to see what I can do with them. Just because, like, the bubble sorceries just seem so non-viable when, like, on paper. So, I kind of, now that I think about it, one of these days I should try and make a build around seeing if I can make them work. I'm only using one Hoslows, that is the only reason. Got Bloodhound stuff on it, I gotcha. Where the fuck is this bat?
Did it really run away from you?
Well, because one spawned at the front of the cave and I just kind of ignored it at first. Now it's not spawning again.
Oh man.
I may just have to fight the sexy blonde ladies.
You may have to. Yeah. I got you up too.
Now, madam, I'm not sure distance to cast my holy rings. Yeah, understandable. I'd be lying if I said I haven't done the same thing in the past. I try not to, but you know.
There's a TM for Scary Face and Stardust over here where the other blonde lady is.
Gotcha. I'm going up against Sandra.
Ooh, okay.
Water balloon! It's... Water balloon just melts through these rock types. These rock and earth types.
No, that's I can't. I want to go back. Yeah, yeah.
Drillbur. Water.
I need to look up what these Pokemon evolve into because like I don't know which one I want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Pokemon Pokemon.
You, Swoobat! Get your ass back here! You, come here. Fight me! Swoobat! Gotcha. You encountered a wild Swoobat.
Really cool. Oh, you got Swoobat? Awesome.
I'm gonna use Bind, because Bind doesn't do that much damage.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. What is really cool?
It used Endeavor.
Oh no! Well, never mind. You're good. Basically, Endeavor will basically lower your HP to its HP. So let's say it's almost dead. and it uses it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It used Endeavor again.
Oh, does it only know Endeavor?
Hello, Donnie.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. So that really the coal one is a rock fire type when it evolves. That's actually pretty good.
I
about the other
should. Well, I'm already fighting this Woobat, so I guess I'm gonna try for him. If this Woobat gets away, maybe I'll try and get one of those coal Pokemon. Because you're right, it would be good to have a fire type on backup. And I've got a Woobat.
See now, what does Roggalore evolve into? Oh, evolves to a Goliath. Okay.
Ruben wants to learn Bite, the dark move.
How dark of it? Oh, it only evolves when traded though. Which we could trade them. We could trade our Pokemon that we can evolve and trade back.
That could work, yeah.
Yeah. I think you have one. I think Ruben needs to be one of the Pokemon needs to be traded. There's like a bunch that need to be traded.
The target is bitten with viciously sharp fangs. This may also make the target flinch. It's 5 uses less than Vice Grip, but I kind of want to replace Vice Grip.
Yep.
Vice Grip is Power 55, Bite is 60.
What about Drillbur? What's he evolved into? I think he's pretty good too if he evolves.
I think he is, but I don't remember what he turns into. Okay, forget Vice Grip.
Oh, he evolves into Excadrill. Okay, Excadrill. What is he? Excadrill's, I think, pretty strong.
You still haven't had your encounter yet, have you?
No, I have not.
Okay, in that case, I shall hold here for a moment.
Okay, it's probably okay. Yeah, I need a Steel type, so I'll do the Drillbur.
Yeah, I'll hold here for a minute until you get your new Pokemon sorted out.
Oh, well, they fight first, apparently. Gosh, lady, I don't want to fight. Okay, ground type.
Yeah, that's something I really should try one of these days. I should try like making a PvP build to see if I can make the sorcerer the bubble sorceries work in Elden Ring, because I've never seen people use those things in PvP. It might be funny to see if I can make them work. Change my character name to Bubble Buddy. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get a drink real quick.
Yeah, of course. Hey, Jordan. I think I heard you.
I was messing with you.
Okay.
I'm surprised we got through all of the chicken last night.
Yeah. It was really good.
Heck yeah.
Take it down to make that again soon.
Oh yeah, earlier, because there's a mechanic in this game for making curry for your Pokemon.
Mm-hmm. Dang, that looks really good.
I wouldn't mind trying, because you know how I've been talking about like wanting to try my hand at making curry.
Yeah.
I don't know about making it spicy per se, but then again, I almost have to, I guess, because spicy really goes hand in hand with curry. But anyways,
Not necessarily. They make mild curries.
well, regardless of whether we went with spicy or mild, like I wouldn't mind trying to make something like that, like burger steak curry. That sounds like I'd definitely give that a try if I can find like a recipe for it.
I'm down for that.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I was cleaning upstairs.
Ah, come on. Where are all the where's the Dilber at?
They don't really need to go out anywhere. I've got stuff in the cabinet I can make to go along with the nuggies tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll bring the big nugs you got. Thank you. I saw dinosaur shapes.
Hi.
Well, you said surprise you.
I'm pleasantly surprised.
There he is. Okay. That was Dilber. There's Drillbur. Okay, I gotta be careful with this guy. Can't hurt him too much. I'll just do tackle.
Hmm.
Summer player.
Oh no. Oh no. False wipes. Oh no.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna switch.
They do look good though.
Yeah. I'll try it one more time and see if there's any way I can like stretch them out. If not, then not, they're like $10.
I saw the pic you sent me.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. There's a pic I took of Yuki watching you. You can post it somewhere if you want.
Mm-hmm.
Watching her fafa play.
Come on, get in the ball. It does not. Apparently, this doesn't want to be a slave. I don't know why.
I don't know if this is something I can fix in the settings or not, but for some reason, if I normally on my old laptop, I could like drag things down to like something down here,
Yeah.
and it would open up the app that I'm trying to drag it into. I can't do that here. I wanted to try and drag this into Discord so I could show Santi what we were just talking about, but I actually have to like
Save the photo.
open it like this, and then this.
At least you can still share it.
Oh well. You get the idea.
Yeah.
Huh?
Okay, let's see if a great ball will work. Okay, great ball caught it. Okay, so we want to call it. We have Drillbur and Woobats.
Drill bat.
Yeah, Drillbat. Sure. That sounds like a plan, San. Oh, Rookie's evolving. Or Ruben's evolving.
I didn't feel like leaving the house today, so I'm hanging out at the pool tomorrow and try to do some cleaning today.
I gotcha.
So I feel like it'd be nice to
Yeah.
Drillbat.
Choose a potion on these two.
Assistance is not required. Earlier he was sitting in the drawer I was trying to clean out.
Okay, now to go fight this other lady. What the? I just walked right past the other construction lady and she did not try to fight me.
Interesting.
Yeah, the one that's guarding Scary Face, she just ignored my ass.
Oh, maybe you already fought her. I don't know.
No, she's just really unobservant. Like, I had to stand in front of her and just pause for a minute before she noticed me.
Like, hello, I'm right here.
She sent out Timber.
Timber.
Fucking Alvin and the Chipmunks looking ass.
You know what? I should have caught one of those before this pitfall.
She has nothing in her arsenal but timbers.
Of course. What else do you need besides timber?
I would love it if, because Timber, he's got like a plank of wood, right? Kind of looks like, you know, some sort of like a rodent, almost like a beaver or a woodchuck or something.
Yeah.
I would love it if one of these chicks was named Winona. Do you get the reference, Santi?
I am trying to. Alright, so looks like a beaver. Looks like a.
From the Primus song.
Oh, I.
Also, literally, she has nothing but 3 timbers. Well, Winona's got herself a big brown beaver, and she stuck him up in the air.
Okay. Now I can. Oh my.
She said, I sure do love this big brown beaver, and I wish I did have a pair.
God. No. Bad. Look at your chat. Talk to them.
I think there's only one person left. I don't know which one it is.
They're like, you know what? We're done. We don't
Yeah. I can remember some of these guys from Black and White. The only Pokemon I ever truly bothered with and beat as a kid. First, well, not counting like Pokemon League for the N64, the only Pokemon game I ever like played to completion, not counting Sword, was that would have been Let's Go Eevee.
Oh, really?
Yeah, cause I never played any of like the other like Pokemon games before that. Like I played Pokemon League on the N64 and stuff. Never played like any of like the color games, you know.
I have played almost every one of them except for like 2, which I actually am gonna play now because like I said, the Nintendo shop is closing, right? So 3DSs are no longer gonna be able to, you know, use the shop or anything like that, and they're not, and you know, the sales of cards are gonna go up high for the games. So people have started jailbreaking them.
Oh.
So they can emulate now all games for like Nintendo 3DS, the DS, and the Game Boy Advance. And I won't say anything else, but I am enjoying the fruits of that labor.
Gotcha. I have a Switch, but can't be too bothered with modern Nintendo these days. Smash doesn't click to me like it used to. Mario Kart is good, but the same. Other stuff is just soulless decisions. Dude, have you played Astral Chain? Astral Chain fucking slaps, dog. Oh my god.
I like Astral Chain so much.
I love Astral Chain. It's so fucking good.
And I know it seems like oh, obviously, you know, Mario, but honestly, I really liked Odyssey. Like the controller's nice and tight.
Odyssey's really good. Yeah, Mario Odyssey was great.
And Breath of the Wild, obviously. Like, come on. 3 houses. Gosh.
This increases rock type moves. Prevent the effects of traps set on the battlefield. I don't fucking know. Mudcham? Black glasses.
Yeah, we're about to fight uh fairy type Pokemon guy. Or is he a fairy type? Yeah. Fairy or psychic?
Let's see. Woobat is psychic and flying. I'm just looking at some of my held items.
Yeah.
Which I'm still
Got it.
irked that with as much time as I tried to put into Smash Ultimate, I never found my main. Same issue with Smash 4, except with overpopulation issue now in Smash Ultimate. I was there for a while at first. My main was Joker, but then surprisingly, I really love playing as Banjo. Like, I'm a Banjo main. Like legit. Like, I love playing Banjo in Smash Ultimate.
I switched over to Greninja actually. I really like him.
Yeah, Greninja's pretty good.
Oh, I'm buying what's his name?
Yep, there he is. I see him.
Any trainer wish with the wish star.
Hey,
He's in for a beating.
but yeah, man. Yeah, no, man. There's a lot of Nintendo games. It's just, you know, you just have to know where you look.
Honestly, the indies-
Wi-Fi players would curb stomp you for saying that. What for saying that I main Banjo?
But honestly, there are also some, like, a lot of cool indie games as well. Like
Yeah.
I think you'll like this.
As you were saying.
I think you'll like this thing. It's a visual novel, quote unquote, or audio visual novel. I can't remember. But Kyle is famous.
To my memory, people don't like playing Banjo on Wi-Fi. Well, fuck them. They can eat my Wonder Wings. But yeah, as far as like other like games that are good on the Nintendo Switch, dog, Astral Chain is so good. Like visually, it's such a visual treat. The story is interesting enough, even if it kind of doesn't make sense towards the end. And the combat is just so in over the top and fun. Like controlling both the main character and their legion is a lot of fun. Here's a Devil May Cry 3, since it's the only console version with style switching. Also, Breath of the Wild is there. Breath of the Wild is also very good. Breath of the Wild is great. Fire Emblem Three Houses. I love, like, Fire Emblem Three Houses is fucking great.
Amazing. And if you really like Fire Emblem Three Houses,
I've been playing through Three Health. Yes.
Yeah. Well, not you. I'll put up the other people.
Oh, okay. Random, but the new Kirby is kind of dope. It looks interesting. Like, the new Kirby definitely looks interesting. I've been meaning to try it. It's just, you know, after spending $899 on a laptop, it's like, maybe I won't rush out and buy the new Kirby game right this moment.
I played it. I'm okay with it. I could see why people enjoy it. I just didn't have the best time with it. I'm like, it's fine.
Did you rage quit Dark Side Phil style?
No, I could beat it. It's just
Yeah, no, I was just joshing because apparently Dark Side Phil rage quit a Kirby game.
wait, are you serious?
Yeah, he's known for shit like that.
Oh no, poor Barry or whatever.
Phil.
Oh, Bede.
Oh, this
Bede.
guy. Oh, Bede. Oh yeah, he's got a weird name like Bede.
Yeah.
I'm in trouble.
Oh no, are you putting up poison type against him?
Let's see, what are some other really good Switch games that I enjoy? I'm hyped for the new cat game, Stray. Yeah, Stray does definitely look interesting. Oh, Lord. Any game where you get to play as an animal, like, definitely poses a lot of very interesting possibilities.
Wait, a game you what?
A game where you get to play as, like, an animal.
Really? What is this?
You haven't heard of Stray?
I have not.
I don't exactly know what the game is about, but it looks very interesting. think I may just be better off trying to heal and finish him off with mud jam. Nope. I was gonna say, if that didn't finish him off, I was gonna riot. I miss Animal Crossing New Horizons 2 at times, but when I go to play it again, I remember why I stopped. As it doesn't have nearly as much soul as New Leaf, definitely more convenient features though. I never played New Leaf, so I'm afraid I don't really have much of a frame of reference for that. My number one reason for that I haven't gotten back into Animal Crossing New Horizons is partly because like it's been a couple of years actually since I played. It's weird. It's like the social anxiety of like falling out of communication with someone and then trying to reconnect with them again. It's like that, except somehow I'm managing to have that feeling for these digital characters because I know the characters remember how long it's been since you've logged on. I don't want to have to go back to my island and have like all my Animal Crossing villagers like, you've been gone for so long, you abandoned us. And also there's the weeds. There's gonna be weeds goddamn everywhere.
Well, you know what? Legalize it then.
So when I think about that shit, I'm just like, yeah. Except the villagers don't have anything new to say after I relink with them. So it looks like the Elden Ring DLC Barbarians is fake. I was afraid of that. Gonna be honest, I was afraid of that. That title never sounded like something From Software would create. Yeah, I was afraid that was fake. One thing I will say, as much as I do and do enjoy Animal Crossing New Horizons, one problem that well, not really a problem, something that I feel like that I think they should have retained from Pat. Fuck you, Bede! He's over here checking his watch!
Oh my.
He's checking his watch because I'm too busy talking about Animal Crossing to fight him. Fuck you, Bede. You wait your turn.
I love that image. Like, stop talking about Animal Crossing already. We're fighting.
I was betting if any DLC leaks happen anytime soon, they'd be fake. Yeah, I can't say I'm surprised. But yeah, like, when you look at, like, some of the cranky villagers, like, some villagers in, like, the past games, like, if they were just kind of mean and cranky. Like, some villagers, they would tell you to go fuck yourself. But, like, in Animal Crossing New Horizons, the cranky villagers aren't really that cranky. Like, they're all too nice, you know what I mean? And I feel like the main reason they did that is because of, like, I'm gonna sound like such a fucking boomer for saying this, but I think it's, like, the whole, like, need for, like, safe spaces that some people feel they need to have in video games. Like, they don't want to have, like, their cozy Animal Crossing character telling someone that they don't like them. You know what I mean? Are you there, Santi?
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were talking to the chat. Sorry.
Well, you and chat.
Okay. Yes, I know what you mean. Honestly, for me, I tried to get into Animal Crossing. I got bored quickly because like I wish there was more to do, you know, because like there's a lot of waiting involved with Animal Crossing.
Yeah, fair.
And I got really bored, but I really love Stardew Valley though. If anybody here is Stardew Valley head, that's me.
Stardew Valley's pretty good.
And the amount of updates, like it's basically a brand new game now.
But my point though is like in old games, like some of the Animal Crossing villagers, like they would say like actively mean things, and they got rid of that. And like I feel like that takes away from some of like the natural feeling variety of the villagers. Like everyone's too nice now. You know what I mean?
Definitely. And you know what? It's not realistic. Like there are people who are like, what? Where are you at, my man?
But also, it's just dumb either way. New Horizons, they've given time to avoid crunch, but still seems rushed. Give guess they were only concerned about making it work rather than changing or adding off the bat. I mean, it's an Animal Crossing game. Like, to avoid, I mean, like, I mean, maybe so, but like, whenever like I hear things like that, it's just like, it's an Animal Crossing game. I'm not like, what kind of like versatility do you want people to put into a game that you want people to potentially crunch on? Like, imagine if fucking Tom Nook starts doing like Devil May Cry combos on you.
That'd be hilarious.
And I mean, like, and I mean, I guess like I kind of see it because of like how they would add things in over time. But think about it like this. I mean, like, until the Happy Homes thing, you didn't have to pay for any of that. Like, all like the stuff that was like added in over time, it was basically just like, you know, like, hey, you've been contracted to develop this island, and you, as you play the game, you're watching as the island is developed, as the game is adding in new things. And it's not like you have to pay for the new stuff that's being added in. So I didn't really mind that. Now, if like each seasonal update for the game cost money, that'd be a problem. The crunch thing does sound silly, but it was an actual post from Nintendo. Oh. So that's with whatever was going on inside their studio. Oh, yeah, I get you. I mean, my opinion still more or less stands. I mean, like, at least, like, the seasonal updates, you don't need to purchase them with money, but if that was from, like, an actual post from Nintendo, I guess I see what you mean. I don't know, it's been a long time, so anything that I heard about, like, development stuff from that time period, I've forgotten. Oh, God! Gothika's using Psybeam.
Oh no. Are you okay?
I'm good. Gothita's competitive. Oh no.
Aren't they always competitive though? Those goths.
Ruben, maybe you won't instantly die.
Go! Oh, quicker than mine against second player bad.
Too late.
Oh no.
He's alive.
Oh.
What about What about Choodle?
Choodle's he's fine. He's a water type. Oh. You scared the hell out of me.
I don't remember some of this shit. Why is Bug weak to Psychic?
Or no, is it Fairy? It's one of the two. It's either Fairy or something. I can't remember. It's dumb. Why are you quiet?
You said he'd be fine.
What happened?
He was not fine. He was anything but fine.
My magic card, he was about to evolve. Uh-oh.
You said, oh, he should be fine. Just instantly dies. Just instantly gets one shot.
Why?
I trusted you. You did this. I asked, do you think Chuda will work? Oh, he'll be fine.
What level is he?
13.
Oh, that's important information I should have known.
Bugs are weak to Psychic, but not fighting, despite most bugs being small and crushable. Also, LMFAO. Yeah, like some of the type advantages are fucking weird in this game. Water Pulse?
That's the strongest you got. Might as well.
Okay, that got her.
Heal up.
Will do.
My Gyarados. I'm never gonna get one again. You were the chosen one.
Let me heal up my emo boy. No. Use that.
Okay, let's see.
Okay, she's using Confusion. That's not so bad.
Well,
Water pulse.
you're gone. Oh, what's your birthday? Boy or girl, I can't tell what it is.
Pound the hat lolly. Dude should not have linked a Magikarp to a silly turtle. We didn't have a choice. It was what we caught at the same time as each other.
Yeah. Well, luckily, once you finish, there's another route right here. We can get back to 5.
Okay, Sobble wants to learn Tearful Look. Or, sorry, Drizzle. Drizzile. The user gets teary-eyed to make the target lose its combative spirit. This lowers the target's attack and special attack. I suppose I should replace Growl with Tearful Look. Have you played Legend of Arceus, and is it any good? I know it changed the formula up a bit. I'd like to try it sometime. It looks interesting enough, but I haven't really gotten around to trying it yet.
Alright, so I have played it. I'll let you know. If you're just in for like Pokemon battling, like trainers like that, you won't like it because there's only like a few situations where you're actually gonna battle, per se. Most of it's actually just exploration, more like a free roaming Pokemon Snap.
Huh.
And Pokemon Let's Go.
Okay.
Where a lot of exploration, you will battle Pokemon like to lower their HP to catch them sometimes, but it really isn't the core Pokemon feeling. It's more about exploration and basically catching them all. And I think it's also what are they called? The transport in the world, Ichikon, or what are they called?
Huh?
What are they, Isekai? Is that?
Isekai, yeah.
It's an Isekai as well.
Yeah, I think I saw that. The fucking god Pokemon sends you to a new world with a god phone.
Oh, and the blonde lady also heals your Pokemon up.
Yeah, I talked to her. I saw Alpharad play Arceus, and he basically bought at most bosses by just tossing tossing Pokeballs to lower their HP. Yeah, I think I saw that too.
Let's see what kind of Pokemon we get. Oh shoot, there's a random dumb thing. Go. Come on. Oh no, shit. Okay.
Well, before I go trying to catch any Pokemon around here, I'm gonna... There's a Pokemon Center right up here. Oh, fuck!
Oh, what?
I triggered the next scene. Whoa. Ah, with the boy. It's the Garden Boy. I'm Challenger, yes. Please fuck off. Hi, Milo. I don't care. Please leave. Go away. And take your sheep with you. I need to get this dead Pokemon out of my pocket. Ah! Hop is down there too! Fuck!
Yeah, just catch Pokemon.
Ugh. Fuck it. Chew Carp.
I caught a Milcery, the little liquid thing.
Ah,
I don't know what this is.
Those things. Okay,
Yeah,
Chew Carp, to the crypt with you. It's been
It's
real.
a fairy Pokemon. Okay, I'm gonna use the little boy's room while you get your Pokemon.
Yeah. I think you can find electric types in this field. Salty Cabbage, why do you hate Wooloo so bad? The Viking cat. Oh shit.
Okay, what's up?
Salty Cabbage seems to really hate Wooloos.
What did you? Oh, you got a. Is that a meow?
Stupid cotton ball Pokemon. This is just for a bit. Fair enough.
I think.
I'm reminded of this is old Western that I watched ages ago. It has Gary Busey and why am I blanking on this fucker's name? The guy with the country singer with the beard. He smokes weed.
Willie Nelson?
Willie Nelson! Why did I blank on his name? Holy shit. But yes, it's an old Western starring Gary Busey and Willie Nelson. It's a really good movie called Barbarossa. I really love this one bit where he's asking him, like, what do you steal? What do you rustle? He's like, anything I can carry out or walk away with, except sheep. I hate sheep. I hate the woolly bastards. I just imagine, like, a Pokemon version of that, like, I'll steal about anything I can carry or walk away with, except Wooloos. I hate the woolly bastards.
Oh my god. That sounds like a wild movie. Gary Busey and Willie Nelson.
Well, I insta-killed this Meowth. Holy shit.
Oh, I have to release that then. Okay.
I'm sorry. I didn't think I would kill it that hard.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine.
Anyways, Barbarossa is actually a really good movie. Like, despite having, like when you think Gary Busey, you think it's gonna be fucking weird. This was when he was really young and not quite as crazy. So, Barbarossa is actually really good. It's about this guy, who, I don't remember if his real name is ever addressed, but he's known to this one Mexican family as Barbarossa. Because he married into this family, and he married this, not very effective. Hopefully I won't instantly kill this grass type with my water blast. Good. So yeah, he married into this family, and he was in love with this woman, but apparently, like, some people in the family, they weren't quite so keen on the union. And so what ended up happening, it was, I think it was supposed to be like the day before the wedding or something. Everyone was drinking and they were drunk as fuck. And so they took Barbarossa out back and they jumped him and they cut his ears off. And this was now granted, I'm pretty sure that that Barbarossa doesn't actually mean Redbeard in Spanish, but the point is, like, the reason he got his name Barbarossa was because of what happened in this story. So they cut his ears off. He went apeshit, killed the guys that did this, went into the house and started, like, just going apeshit, trying to escape. And I think he shot off the father, the head of the household. I think he shot off the guy's leg. And so now, like, every year, this father tells this story of this night to the rest of the family. And he tells it like it's a fucking ghost story about how Barbarossa came into his bedroom with his beard dripping red with blood. And that's how he got the name Barbarossa. So now, for vengeance against, what Barbarossa did to them, from their very skewed perspective, he sends out, like, assassins from the family to try and kill Barbarossa. But here's the thing. Barbarossa, he doesn't want to kill these assassins. Every time they come after him, he tries his hardest to not kill them because to him they're family.
Wow. Okay.
Like he married into that family and he wanted to be a part of that family, but then they betrayed him. So, like, yeah, it's just very, and it's a very interesting story. So I've got a Budu, by the way.
Oh, I have a pumpkaboo.
Punkaboo.
Yeah, Pumpkaboo.
How
How about Beataboo?
say that again?
Beataboo.
How would I spell that?
B-E-D-A-boo. Betaboo. Or Betaboo, yeah.
Or how about Better-do?
Oh, Betaboo. Betaboo. Betaboo.
I don't watch stuff too often as I'd rather play, but I'll have to give the movie a watch. Oh yeah, it's a. Oh, I spelled that wrong. It is a good movie. It's an older movie, but like I said, this was like back like before Gary Busey went like fucking Florida man ape shit.
I'm trying to Pikachu boy.
It is, and I'm not going to spoil it per se, which that sounds kind of stupid because this movie came out decades ago. But if you know, if like anyone in chat does want to watch it, then I don't know if you ever feel like watching it. It has a very, very interesting ending.
And they all live happily ever after, is what you're saying.
No, they don't. But it does have a really cool, and I would even say badass ending.
Fairy tale. No, such. Could you imagine, like...
I'ma shake this tree.
like... Oh, there's Pikachu right here that I can't have.
Speaking of, like, old westerns, another really good western that I feel like when people talk about classic westerns, this doesn't really get enough attention. Once Upon a Time in the West.
Oh.
It stars Charles Bronson and Henry Fonda.
Interesting.
Henry Fonda plays the bad guy. Which he plays an evil motherfucker in that movie. So they're trying to get like the land rights to this ranch, right?
Uh-huh.
Because there's plans to build a railroad through the area where this property is situated. So they're trying to get this property. So they this guy that works for the man building the railroad, he disguises himself and his crew as members of like this local gang. They're not actually part of that gang. They disguise themselves as a gang to frame them. And they massacre this entire family. And, except for like one little boy that was inside the house when the massacre took place. And so the kid comes out, sees all of his family shot to pieces. And these dudes are coming out in their rust-colored dusters. And Henry Fonda, charming, fatherly Henry Fonda, looks at this kid and he smiles. And one of his cronies goes, "What do we do with this one, Frank?" And his smile just turns into a very angry frown. And he looks at the guy and goes, "Well, now that you've referred to me by name..."
Oh, shit.
And he looks back at the kid, and then the last thing you see is a close-up of Frank's gun, and then it cuts to the next scene.
Oh, damn. That's a cool...
That's the beginning of the movie, by the way.
Pretty good. I'm like, wow.
And one of the really cool things about that movie, though, is Henry Fonda, or Charles Bronson. His character doesn't really have a name, per se. The only name that anyone ever uses for his character is Harmonica, because he goes around playing this really haunting tune on a harmonica. And the tune that he plays is legitimately really haunting and really good for, like, the soundtrack. Like, you hear it before you ever see him.
Very interesting.
And all you really know, at least for like a good chunk of the movie until things start getting revealed later in the movie, is that Harmonica is out for some kind of revenge, for some reason, against Henry Fonda's character.
I'm sure it has something tragic with his backstory.
And there's like this whole mystery going on to like the woman that was like called in to like marry this guy, and like why the people on this property were killed, and like the backstory with harmonica, and like it's really good. Because like it's kind of like a mind game too, in addition to like being just like a really cool western.
Oh, very cool.
Oh my god, how many fucking...
It does sound pretty interesting.
C dot. Pound! Oh fuck, I'm confused.
Oh no.
One time, I watched this one movie that Ryan recommended to me. What was it called? Bone Tomahawk.
Interesting.
Don't be honest, I didn't really care for it that much. It's basically like, you're lucky that Frit didn't hit yourself. Yeah, true. Because Bone Tomahawk is basically like a horror western. It stars, I think it stars Kurt Russell?
Kurt Russell? Really?
Not Kurt Russell. Damn it, who was in that movie? I gotta look this up real quick. Bone Tomahawk. Oh no, it was Kurt Russell. I was right. Yeah, it stars Kurt Russell, and it's about like this like town that is being attacked on like their transports are being attacked by this mysterious like tribe of natives, or these tribals. Except here's the thing: the tribe that attacks them, like they're led by an Indian, like an Indian guide, like Native American tracker type character. But see, even he's like, dude, my tribe, they don't even think of this other tribe as human. They're more like troglodytes. Cause like they live like in the mountains, and like what this tribe does is like they make like these whistles out of bones that they stitch into their throats, so that they make these fucked up animal calls.
Oof.
And when they go into like this cave, they find that like what the tribe does to their own women, they like cut off all their limbs and basically use them as like breeding factories.
Oh my god.
And this movie is really fucking gory, by the way. Like, you see people getting literally split in half.
My god.
And I mean, like, as far as like horror movies go, I mean, it's like, yeah, I mean, it was certainly horrific. It was plenty fucked up, but it's just like I'm watching it, it's just like, but it's not really entertaining.
Is it just gore for gore's sake?
It's just I don't know. Like it was like the concepts were interesting, and it was indeed very horrific, and the gore effects from a practical standpoint were well done. But like I don't know, it just wasn't really an entertaining horror movie.
I totally get you.
Like it was a lot of suspense, a lot of gore, but like I don't know. Maybe it was a problem with the pacing. I don't know.
I can definitely see that. The Pikachu kid behind where you're at right now has a pin missile TM behind him.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Good concepts, but sounds like a bunch of writers barely disguised fetish. I hope not.
Oh yes, I see that you have a woman there. She's a breed factory. That's all.
Okay, this guy's level 15. You're a level 15.
Aw, rubbing.
And yeah, like it was a good concept, but like I don't know, it was just like parts of it felt boring. When it wasn't trying to be suspenseful or horrific, it was just boring.
I've definitely had them kind of were like, oh, okay, this is a good concept, but it's just, whatever.
Yeah.
Fine. Like the what was it Jurassic World one? Like I was like, okay, that could be a cool concept, and then
Yeah. You mean the first one?
second one.
Oh, the second one.
Yeah, the third one too, apparently. Like that, like, oh, that could be a cool concept. Now they're in the world. What are they gonna do? No, nothing.
So,
Okay.
me and Jordan actually got a chance to go see the third one at an actual drive-in theater.
Oh, nice.
It was a lot of fun. The experience was fun. I can't really make any judgments about the movie myself, because, we might have been, smoking a little bit. And, edibles were also passed around, so, I kind of fell asleep for the second half of the movie. So, I got around to the part where they see the T-Rex or whatever it was, and like both Chris Pratt and Sam Neill go, "Don't anyone move," and that was the last thing I remember before I fell asleep. Next thing I knew, the credits were rolling and we were packing up to leave.
You know what? You had a great time. That's all that matters.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was really cool to go see like something at a drive-in theater.
Yeah, that actually is pretty cool. How was the experience about it? Like, besides the other part of it, like how's it work? Like,
well, apparently, I was expecting them to do it like the old-fashioned way, where where there was like a little box or something that we had in our car that would be like the speaker for the movie, but instead, apparently, the audio for the movie was broadcasted over a localized radio signal, so we had to tune our car radios to the channel to hear the movie. The food was good. They had like, because it was like the kind of food level quality you expect from like a carnival or a fair or something. So there was like burgers, chicken, hot dogs. There was like chocolate ice cream. It was really nice to like sit out there watching a movie with like a lot of people had like their pets and stuff with them. It was just a lovely atmosphere.
Okay, very cool.
Jurassic World was okay, but like all Jurassic Park franchise entries, don't compare to the first. Fair, very fair.
I still love. I rewatched the first like a month ago to prepare myself, and I'm like, wow, this movie still holds up.
Mm-hmm.
I still love this movie.
I will say one thing though, it was really interesting seeing because apparently like the way they try to explain it now is that the reason that the dinosaurs looked the way they do, because scientifically speaking, we now know that more of them had feathers than what people previously thought. So the way they try to spin it in these movies now is that the reason they look the way they do is because they like spliced them with like monitor lizards and junk like that, so they don't have feathers like they should. Well, now there are some. I did not mean to fight this thing. God damn it.
Well, you need to train up a little bit. You are.
I was trying to fight the trainer, not a wild Pokemon.
Oh.
I'm gonna run away.
We still need to train up a little bit.
You, child. I wish to fight you. Oh, but yeah, so now, like, there's some, kill Wooloo! It's like, no, I want to kill the kid. I'm not sure if that's any better. Pika. You know what? It bothers me that, like, every other fucking Pokemon in this game has, like, just, like, some nonsense video game sound. But then you got Pikachu that still sounds like Pikachu. It's like, it's so disorienting.
Because he's a mascot, they have to give him special treatments. Careful, lightning is...
Yeah, I need to swap. Yeah, way ahead of you. Wait, what level is he? 15. Okay. Mudcham should be able to handle this.
Yeah,
But yeah, so yeah, now like they will, in some parts of like the third movie, you'll find dinosaurs that apparently are quote unquote without genetic defects or they have less genetic impurities. So we have like raptor type dinosaurs with feathers, and it's really cool to see how they like animate them and depict them in this live action movie.
Yeah, that is like I will say like the spectacle of it is fine. It's just the story was like, okay.
Pikachu, marketable noises. Other Pokemon, garbles of the damned.
Really, like that, because it's their mascot. It's like it's arguably the. Well, actually, I wonder if we fight the Eevee kid, does the Eevee also make the?
I think the Eevee does because this was after Pokemon Let's Go, so I think the Eevee. I'm not sure. I think the Eevee does the Vavoy thing, but I'm not sure. Mudbray wants to learn Stomp. This may also make the target flinch. I kind of want to get rid of Double Kick. Rock Smash is a fighting type move, and it has a power of 40. Double Kick is a fighting type move, but it has a power of 30. Here's a question though. Double Kick. It attacks twice. It has a power of 30. Does that mean that each strike has a power of 30, or each strike comes to a total of 30?
I'm actually gonna look that up right now because that's something I've been thinking about too. Double Kick.
Because if both strikes have a power of 30, that means this thing has a total of like 60. But if both of those hits only come together as 30, well, then it might just be better in my best interest to just learn Stomp.
Yeah, I'm looking up right now.
Also currently working on Perfumer/Throwing Pots with Arcane build. Will avoid Rivers of Blood for actual vids, but this is likely the only build I may try that cursed thing on. Fair. On occasion, I have run into some duelists that will use Rivers of Blood, but like, I remember one time I was fighting this one guy who had both Rivers of Blood and Hand of Millennia. Never once in that duel did he ever use their weapon arts. He still beat me. He still beat me because like he fought me honest with just like using like the normal power stance attacks. It's like, yo, mad respect, my guy. You used both of those weapons and managed to resist the insatiable urge to spam the L2 button. Good on you, sir. Definitely not calling hunters in if I do. Fair.
Alright, so apparently it does. So here, Double Kick hits twice for 30 each.
30 each.
Oh wait, yeah. So it's effectively 60. Effectively.
Maybe I should get rid of Rock Smash then. Because I get more uses. Yeah. Because like, Stomp has more power, it has more uses. And the only thing that Rock Smash has going for it is it lowering the defense stat, which I mean that is good, but Stomp can make the target flinch.
Are you using Iron Defense? Have you been using that?
I used it once earlier.
Okay, no. I'll probably keep it around.
The user hardens its body sharply raising its defense.
Okay, then yeah, you might want to keep it.
I'll give it a rock smash.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might use it for the actual weapon damage, to be fair. Makana itself is actually fine without the ranged double slash. True! Really, I'd rather go get its twin blade version from the Altus Plateau anyway. yeah, like as much as like one could argue that just bleed builds in general are cancer, I would much rather deal with Eleonora's pole blade than Rivers of Blood any day. Because like at least Eleanor's pole blade doesn't have the ridiculously obnoxious range that Rivers of Blood has.
Oh, I recently just replayed Sekiro with some visual mods, and I made.
Did you turn Wolf into 2B or something?
No, I turned him into Cloud Strife. The one thing that isn't something about it though is that the eyes don't blink. It's really creepy. Like, what are you trying to do here, Cloud?
I'm definitely using Bleed, but since I'm doing Arcane, I plan on more than just Bleed, Poison, and Occult too. True! I can definitely get down with like an alchemist build with like lots of throwing pots and shit. The Eevee girl looks way too happy to lose.
You know, you're her new big brother, obviously, or big sister.
What are you doing, Misan?
Or Misan? Okay.
I'll grab this item real quick. A revival herb. I can sell it at least.
You gonna sell that herb to me, buddy? Come on.
I wonder if they'll ever make a sequel to Sekiro. I hope they do.
Here's my prediction. I don't think they will.
I don't think they will either. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, like it's sad, but yeah, I just don't think they're gonna do it.
I loved Sekiro. It was really cool. Fighting Genichiro and Owl was some of the most intense stuff, with like the constant back and forth. Sword Saint Ishin was also really cool, but also really hard.
I think if they're gonna do a sequel next, it'll probably be for. I mean, not next, but if they do a sequel, I'm predicting either Bloodborne or Elden Rings.
It does feel like Bloodborne's been getting a lot more attention lately, with all of like the Elden Ring newbies suddenly getting into FromSoft now. It feels like a lot of people that cut their teeth on Elden Ring are moving on to Bloodborne next, and with and it does feel like there's a lot more attention on Bloodborne, so there might be something to that.
Yeah, and honestly, I would really like to see a open world Bloodborne. How would that look like?
I have Sekiro, but I do wish it gets a next gen patch. It feels so slow when I tried to play it. Yeah, fair. What does Sekiro, Cabbage, maybe you know this. What does Sekiro usually run at? Is it like at 30 FPS typically? Because I know that's one of the complaints a lot of people have with Bloodborne is they wish they could get like a mod or an update or something for Bloodborne so they can make it run at 60 FPS. But yeah, as you were saying, Santi, I've been thinking about that too. An open world Sekiro, Bloodborne. Like, imagine going through a haunted forest with werewolves and shit.
Yeah. In
the open world. And also the crafting system in Elden Ring. I feel like the crafting system in a Bloodborne game would be really interesting because of the focus on like fucked up gothic medicine and shit. You know what I mean?
Exactly, and basically no no shields and limited magic too.
Mm-hmm. And imagine like and also like with like the jumping mechanics. I would love it if an open world Bloodborne had the platforming of Sekiro. Imagine fighting beasts on rooftops.
Oh, that would be cool.
That'd be so fucking metal. Speaking of Bloodborne, Elden Ring really feels like it was designed to have Bloodborne dodge in the vanilla game. Wish we got that. Yeah, you're not wrong. So it's getting close to 4:30, and
Yeah.
usually the others get here around somewhere either after 5 or closer to 6. So I'm going to heal up my Pokemon,
Okay, I will do as well.
and I think I'm probably gonna end this here for the time being.
That is good.
Okay.
Let's just let's look at our death counter now.
Yeah. Let me check my crypt real quick once I'm done healing these bozos.
Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in here. And I do have more than you because I did catch one, and then you killed it. So I okay, get a new one.
Yeah, I have Chuloin, Bunswin, Rutsnow,
Mm-hmm.
and
Chukarp.
Chukarp.
Alright. Well, this has been fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to Cabbage, and if Dean is still lurking in the chat, I will be streaming again later after the rest of my friends get here, because we're gonna do the Elden Ring random stat stream. You still there, Santi?
Yeah. I thought you were talking to them.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like they're in text chat and there's a stream delay, so it's not. So yeah. So,
Okay.
but yeah,
Yeah.
so we're gonna be streaming again in a bit.
Yeah.
He'll try to pop
Very
by.
cool.
Okay.
So go watch that. It's the Elden Ring. So I mean,
Yeah.
if you like it. Oh, man, I'm actually really excited though. We're supposed to be doing Spelljammers pretty soon.
Oh, Spelljammers. That sounds familiar. What is that?
It's D&D in space.
Oh, I've heard about that. I don't know how I feel about it though, because I think isn't magic not a thing in that game?
Well, it's compatible with D&D 5e, so we'll see.
I think I heard that supposedly that or Starjammers or whatever it is doesn't have any magic. Maybe I heard wrong.
Well, I will know in August. I'll let you know.
Okay, well, fair enough.
That's when it comes out. But
Well,
you have a good day, man.
yeah.
Hope you guys have a good time with the random stats.
Well, hold on. Let me close the stream and I'll finish up with you off stream. But yeah, thank you for joining the stream, y'all. Say goodbye to Santi. Bye, Santi. Santi, say goodbye to the people.
Oh, I thought you were saying goodbye, people. Sorry.
I'm going to stop it here, and I'll catch you all later when we start Elden Ring. Bye-bye. You'll not be able to reconnect. Your stream will stop and...